everyone from Niagara Falls, New York. You're seeing it right in front of you. We will be doing an IFR flight today from Niagara Falls back to my closest GA airport where I live in real life, Taunton, Massachusetts. So it should be interesting. But I want to give you one look at the falls before we go back and start the flight. Hopefully the kids won't be fighting because mom's at chorus and I said I was streaming. So we're going to try streaming and hopefully the kids won't kill themselves downstairs. We're hoping. We're hoping. Anyways, get a good view because this will be the last view you get. It's IFR conditions still here, Niagara Falls. But I don't know why it's doing that thing. There you go. Made of the mist boats are there. I still don't understand what this V thing is. No clue what that is. I don't know why it's there. So, but it is. Going all the way down to the whirlpool if you want. You can check out the check out the gondola. Goes across the whirlpool there. It is supposed to. Oh, it does move. This one moves. This one's static. This one moves. So that's pretty cool. But this is the Jefferson 2001 scenery. It's got some issues here and there, but for the most part, it looks a lot better than the original. So we're gonna stay with it. You might remember the American side of the falls. I think it was Superman 3, the movie Superman 3, where either Lois Lane or someone falls. No, Kid falls off this, and then Christopher Reeve as Superman saves him. So it's kind of cool to see the Man of the Mist boats. So you don't see that V, which is I don't get it. The American Falls over here, the Bridal Veil Falls here, Horseshoe Falls there. Pretty scenic. I did go and cross the boat here this summer in real life. Went to Toronto and back for a friend's wedding, if you will. And that is where we cleared customs around the Rainbow Bridge. So, but anyways, we're in drone cam land, and we're gonna head our way back to Niagara Falls. And you're right, Nick Resla, into the blizzard. I want to do this in real life. Let's put it that way. But Nick Resla, welcome to the broadcast. Here we are at the Niagara Falls GA place. Let me get a tablet up there for you. And I got when I connected the VATSIM today, I don't know if this is new or not, but it basically had like an automated message pop up. You lost power up there? Oh, that sucks, man. Watch on your phone. But anyways, when I connected the VATSIM and I had my flight plan, I filed it, came up with this message. Is that new? Because it's kind of cool how it gives you a squawk code. So that way they kind of know that you're IFR. So if someone connects with you, they can kind of see what you're doing. It is new. Yeah. It's pretty cool that they do that. Because like that was the whole thing. I don't know. I mean, you'd have to switch over by yourself. But now they know that you're IFR. So that's pretty cool to see. All right. Into the plane. There we go. And checklist. Let's get this thing started. Let's make sure it's fueled. Real world time and weather, by the way, so we should see some snow probably, and we might be returning to Taunton around nighttime. So, Nick, I'm doing exactly what you didn't do, which was a smart thing, by the way. I'm gonna just fly through it, see what happens. One of my lights is dying here. I have backups, but still, it's kind of a pain. There we go. So that looks okay, right? Yeah, that looks okay. All right. SR22 turbo checklist. Pretend the pre-flight is done. Before starting engine, pre-flight done, weight and balance. Emergency equipment good, passengers briefed, seatbelts, seatbelts, harnesses just as secured. External power none, brakes held. They are. Battery master switches on. Why is my alternator switch on? That's weird. Okay, turning those lights off because we don't need them right now. Strobe lights on. Ever since I screwed in my multi-panel here, the loud check one, it's way better. It's actually side-tech, but you know, just counting. Okay, full rich on the mixture. For some reason, it always defaults to that, so there you go. It is cool. It's cool to get the squawk, and I think that they must be dynamically different for everyone. So, Digi-Driver! There you go. Hey, try that code, though. I think you're going to be kind of shocked. I also turned up my microphone on my headset, so hopefully it's not too loud now. Power lever full forward. Fuel pump prime, 2 seconds. 1, 2, and then boost. Power lever 1/4 of an inch. And ignition to start. So clear prop. Clear prop. Everything's working. It's amazing. We'll try that later on, actually. Get closer. All right. So down to 1,000, which is almost out, by the way, because they still haven't modeled this correctly. Oh, there you go.
Now, mating.
No, it's a little shadowy though.
Slide the R now, mating.
That's the green screen. Yeah.
Slide the R now, mating.
There you go. I'm proud of you. I'll have to fiddle around with that green screen, see what I can do with it. But all right, oil pressure check. We're in the green. Mixture full lead. We're not gonna do that. We're close enough. Alternator mass switch is on. Avionics switch on. Everything is on. Very good. We're gonna exit because I don't want to use their checklist like mine. Okay, we are going to do that after. Engine parameters monitor. We're all good. We're all in the green. So power none. Flaps up. Radios as required. We're going 122.8. Oh, I also have to take this out, put in the GNS 530 because I like to have something there. My real sim gear GNS 530. Right, you have to resize it so it's full here, and then it goes full on the screen on the real sim gear. So, all right, 122.8. That's sim Unicom. Okay, very good. It is, isn't it? I just have to fix that green screening. It's leaching out the green from the graphics too. I might have to make it blue screen. We'll have to see. All right, that's good. We should, and then ATIS here too as well. So let's do that. That's 120.8. Monitor to COM 2. Bet you can't wait to go back to Florida, Nick.
Niagara Airport information, Oscar 1900 Zulu. Wind 270 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition 1,500 feet, scattered ceiling 4,400 feet overcast.
Probably 28 right, 28 left.
Temperature 1. 2.10. Altimeter 29.77. ILS Yankee runway 28 right and visual 0 runway 28 left in use.
28 right, 28 left. We're gonna take 28 right. Bigger. We could take 28 left. It's closer.
All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have Oscar.
Back to guard. You know what that
Niagara
means.
Airport information, Oscar 1900.
All right, back to guard.
Airport information, Oscar
I'll have
1900
to flip it here and there in the
Go
sim.
on guard with
KTAN.
Meow.
There you go. Is that COM 2? Yeah. Okay, COM 1. All right. So 28 right, we're IFR. We're gonna switch this to GPS. That's actually working. Direct tot. So treating it like a direct with the GPS, but I just didn't want to make a flight plan. There you go. And then we'll do an approach there. Alright. Looking good. So where was I? Checklist. Ah, yes, the checklist. Cabin heat defrost as required. We'll turn it on because it's 0 degrees Celsius out. Taxiing, parking, taxiing to 28 right. I did want to check to make sure that Toronto approach would not give me my clearance because it says that it's kind of here, but I don't think it would. So I'm gonna just go with that automated thing there. So let's squawk 0576 and go to alt 0576 and alt. Check that one more time. Excuse me. It's always when I get on stream, my allergies just flare up. I must be allergic to streaming. I don't know. Alright. So we're good there. We'll do a run up down there. And we should be good. Alright, so we're going to taxi via Delta down to 28 right. Delta, Delta 1. Alright. So, Niagara Falls traffic, Cirrus SR22T Foxtrot radio check, please. It's transmitting on the right one. I'm not hearing anyone out there, so and that's okay. It's still okay. I'm going to depart out there and follow text agreement. All right, so we're just going to call a taxi then. All right. Niagara Falls traffic, Cirrus SR22T Foxtrot taxiing to 28 right via Delta Delta 1, Niagara Falls. Off. Pitot heat might be good. Oh my god! I didn't know that we had this little... Whatever. Let's go this way. We gotta go to the left here. This is the default, but they got this delta right. So that's cool. Legion at the ramp there. Hello, Heat Drippy, what's up? How's it going? Alright, I have to set all that stuff. We gotta cross to the left, which I totally forgot about, so we're gonna take a look to the left, we're good. We'll look to the right. Good. Again, if you want to join us on this flight, we're on Microsoft Flight Simulator, eServer, and VATSIM. So you do what you want. Niagara Falls traffic, Cirrus SR22T Foxtrot crossing runway 10 right to it left at Delta. Niagara Falls. A lot of birds. A lot of birds out there. So I installed this new runway lights mod, which I got. And we'll see how it goes. I mean, I agree that the lights need a little bit of work in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We'll see what happens. Now, see, this thing's going like a bat out of hell again. And I have to throttle out. So you tell me. I don't understand. And that's a hot spot with Delta 1, too, so we gotta be careful. So my microphone a little bit better this stream because I had to turn it up. Because when I reviewed the last stream, it wasn't loud enough. Winds will be off my left as we depart. Okay, I'm gonna hold short here. And I'm gonna angle it a little bit out that way so I can do my run up. Because that's where you would stop if you were instruments. So anyways, we'll do the run up here. Let's just double check. Yeah, that's pointing the right way. We're fine. Alright, checklist. Before taxiing. So the brakes work and everything works. Alright. Floors for takeoffs. Yep, doors, last caps, handle, verify pin remove. Seatbelt, solo harness secured. ECS control panel set. It is good for me. Air conditioner recirculation disabled. Fuel quantity confirmed. We're good. We're going to stay where we are. We're on the left. Okay. Fuel selected. Good. Fuel pump to boost, excuse me. Mixture full rich. Flaps 50%. We'll check it as it goes down. Looking good. Autopilot on. Off. Good. Works. Transponder is set to 0576. We're all squawking. Common nav, we're set.
Whoever's asking radio check, I hear you on Unicom. It would be helpful if you said where you are and a little bit more information for the check, though.
If that was for me, I said Niagara Falls. Radio check, please.
Radio check is 4 out of 5, I'd say.
Roger, thanks. Yeah, all right.
I'm on the ground over here at Buffalo, though, so there could be interference.
Yeah, thank you, sir. All right,
No
brakes
problem.
held.
Happy flying.
You too. Common nav, GPS set. Oh, we should probably set this to 5,000, which is our cruise altitude today. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna hold it 1,700. It's about 28% if I remember right. Before we started this, I'll talk about it after I have to run up actually. Okay. Alternator check, 28.2, we're looking good. Power, pitot heat's on. Nav lights on. Landing lights on. Voltage check, still at 28.2 for the bus. We're good. So, yeah. Light magnetos, right? Excuse me. Back to both. Left. Back to both. And looking good there. Engine parameters check. We're going to idle. It's supposed to go down to 600 to 750, but again, as you see, this thing's slightly overpowered by like 300 RPM. Power lever 1000. I'm not a perfectionist, but there you go. Okay, good enough. All right, flight instruments, HSI, altimeter, we're all set there. Free and correct on the flight controls. Trim set, we don't know because you can't read that in here. CAS messages, that roll mode. I'm going to still have to look that up. I haven't looked that up. I haven't had time. Okay, for takeoff, we will rotate at 80, track flaps at 90, climb at 103. I'm making sure I memorize that. I did. All right. And if we are under, let's say 1,300 feet in this problem, mechanical inertia, otherwise, actually, let's say that there's a problem on the takeoff full mechanical inertia, otherwise, and there's enough runway ahead of us, we'll abort takeoff, land directly ahead on the runway. If we are under 1,300 feet and there's a problem, mechanical emergency, or otherwise, we'll land directly ahead with no more than 30-degree turns. Best glide speed is 92. If we are above 1,300 feet and there's a problem, mechanical emergency, otherwise, we will turn to the left and land downwind on the taxiway, the grass, the runway, whatever's available to us. Best glide speed again is 92. Rotate at 80. Track flaps at 90. Climb at 103. Everyone got that? We shall.
Number 1, make it so.
Make it so. All right. I think we're good. Everything else is good. All right. Then we'll go to cruise climb eventually and do all that stuff. So let's get to the runway. And do this thing. Delta 1's on my left there, so that's where we have to go. Excuse me. That is cool how they give you the squawk code, though. That is pretty cool that they could automate that. Salve Regina, that's a college in Newport, Rhode Island, everyone. My wife went there, so I don't know if that's what that means. But all right, we're looking pretty good. We're clear out there. I'm gonna turn off the traffic nameplates. But if you want to join us, let me know that you joined us, and I'll put you back on stream. All right, so we're gonna call it Niagara Falls traffic. Cirrus Niagara Foxtrot departing runway 28 right. IFR departure to the southeast. Niagara Falls. I'll take 4 out of 5. This voice meter is the only thing I could do to get my voice on both computers without hooking up all this weird cables, which caused nothing but problems when I did that. So, okay. We might still see some stuff, obviously, here, but it was snowing here in the northeast, and we're real world time and weather, so we'll see how it goes. But it's IFR no matter what, and I just went way too far. All right, line up in the middle. Let's go. Lights look a little bit better, huh? A little bit better. All right, here we go. Full throttle. Little right rudder. Here we go. And rotate. Looking good. Retract the flaps. That didn't retract the flaps because I was off the simulator screen. Niagara Falls out in the distance, so it's pretty cool to see that. Right about there, looking pretty good. Okay, look to the left. Clear on the left, turning to the left. Not too much. There we go. Little left rudder. Come on now. Turn, puppy. Turn. Get some icing already. Great. Alright. Autopilot going on at this time. Speed. And nav. Now, also take this down to cruise climb, so we're going to go down to 30.5 on manifold pressure. And then we're going to reduce the mixture down to that cyan line. Now I'm looking right at the power percentage. And that will make everything work with the computer inside the Cirrus. And we are on our way, climbing the 5,000 feet. We're going to reduce our nose a little bit. They want you to climb at least 120. Flaps are retracted. Yep. Okay. We're on our way. I forgot to tell Allison to do the departure briefing. Bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison and I'm your chief flight attendant. On behalf of the Eric flight crew, welcome aboard.
Should have been
At
on.
this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position
Alright,
and
let's
that your
put some
seatbelt is correctly fastened.
ice
We will be departing
stuff,
shortly.
which is why I took the anti-ice. And we'll do normal for now. And we'll do windshield. And we'll see what it does, because it hasn't been working in the past. I mean, it kind of works, but not. This doesn't even look like it's working, because it doesn't look like it has any. No! What do you mean we don't have any? Dude, that's like weird. Alright, well, we'll just go for it. We're only at 5,000 feet, but we'll see what happens. No anti-ice, but I loaded you up and I didn't turn you on. Oh well. Some mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. You know what that means.
What'd you do?
I didn't check the anti-ice. That would have been done pre-flight, by the way. But, you know, we're okay. All right, almost at our cruise altitude. Heading back says we should take about 2 hours and 20 minutes, but it's going to get a little faster as we get here. All right, man. Well, thank you for joining the broadcast. Happens, Kevin. Dinner at 3 p.m. Aren't you in Washington D.C. or that area? Oh, you must be having something that cooks for a while. I wasn't thinking. I'm gonna just listen and see if my kids are killing themselves. Nope, everything sounds fine. Mom's at chorus, so. But I wanted to get a flight in. Alright, we'll keep our eye on that airspeed, but ground speed of 180 knots, not bad. And rising. So now it's like 2 hours to talk. Again, thank you everyone for coming on out. And I'm going to say this now. I think it was my PCIe adapter from my NVMe card that was causing those crashed desktops. If I have it, oh yeah, there you go. This thing, see? I have my NVMe drive on here, and then this would disconnect from my computer here and there, which would cause crashing to the desktop. So, the solution is get a new one, which I did. I got a solo NVMe one because this has an SATA drive adapter too. And I bought it thinking, oh, well, if I ever have to move my SATA drive, my old one, I'll put it in here. But this thing's a POS, so I bought a new one. Seems to be working, and this thing is just now something I'm going to throw out during recycling of electronics. I might keep the NVMe drive screws though. So, but they're only like $7, so I replaced it, and it's been working ever since. So you tell me, that kind of stinks. All right. Digi finally unleashed the RNAV thing, but I'm probably gonna have to make that blue screen, I think, because it's a little shadowy when I have it in green sting thing. But we shall try. Uh-oh. There we go. We shall try to fly the RNAV in Taunton. I don't even know what they have there, but there you go.
Fly the RNAV, mating.
It's gonna look better when I do blue screen.
Fly the RNAV, mating.
Easy fix.
Fly the RNAV, mating.
So that's our newest overlay, which will look a lot better once I tweak it. It's green screen, so it took some of the green out of the graphics. All right, let's check where we are on the VFR section. Departing the Niagara Falls area, we are above the Class Charlie, so no problems there. Don't know what this is, but something in the real world. And could update the weather. It was doing the weather earlier on this thing. So, oh, it did update it. Alright, so does it have the next rad? I don't know if it does. It does. Okay, I guess it cleared up then. Which makes no sense, but it was working earlier, so. Lots of ADS-B traffic around us. Looks like there's a Delta Airlines. However, that's probably FSLTL traffic and very minimal VATSIM traffic. But so much saying they were coming out of Buffalo, so that'd be down here. Got Southwest Airlines flight. Yes, other flight. So there we are, traveling along at 5,000 feet IFR. 192 knot ground speed, pretty cool. What are we pulling for frames with the frame AI generation? $55-ish, not bad, not bad. Seriously, yes, and hey, I want to thank you for coming up with that seriously thing, because that's my top seller at the Eric Flight Etsy store. I just sold another one. And I didn't think it was gonna. I thought it would sell, but I didn't think it was gonna sell like be the top seller, but it is. So, but lately I've been designing a bunch of Valentine's Day stuff for ladies and men. If you got, there's a pint glass, stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Got a Cupid Airlines one, but yeah, the seriously design is the top selling Etsy item. So I've made $66 in sales on that.
Buffalo traffic,
doesn't mean
Alpha
profit,
Whiskey Golf 284, we're a type Airbus A320. We're going to be taxiing to runway 23 from the terminals via Alpha.
Oh god, you got
Buffalo.
another one? What is it? Go ahead, Digi. Yeah, those people that fly Cirrus can afford Etsy stuff, I guess. I'm still waiting to order
Buffalo
samples when I
traffic
get enough profit, but we're not
17457
there
type
yet.
CJ4 are going to be taxiing to 23 from
That's a good
Signature
one.
via Papa,
That's a good one.
Delta, and Alpha.
So we'll get the Fly the RNAV made, as you know. I made that into a shirt. But
Buffalo
I'll
traffic,
save that.
copy
I'll
that. I
take
got
that one
visual
over.
of
How's
you
that?
over there to my left.
I'm
You
going to
can,
owe you some royalties here
you
once
can
I
go
get
ahead and get in
profitable.
front of me. I'm going to be a little slower than you, I'm sure.
Not a problem. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Happy flying.
You as well. Always love flying in a snowstorm.
That's pretty much all I do, man, is I find the crappy weather and I fly to it.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm just saying, once it becomes profitable, I still have about $100 into my Etsy store, so I haven't become profitable yet. But it's a long-term thing. You got to just keep putting out products, and then I've been getting a lot more reviews and stuff, and I have sold some things, but I'm still $100 in because of advertising and stuff like that. So I have to check over the Schedule C thing, because I have like 2 or 3 Schedule C's to file with taxes. But seeing that I didn't make $600 in sales, I can't remember if I have to file or not. So I'll figure that out when I do my taxes. And if not, I'll just take it all and write it off, because it's a loss. So, but anyways, back to work. Thank you, Digi. They're selling, but I'm not making a profit because of advertising. But like I said, it's an investment, hopefully towards the future. We'll see. So, got to expand the offerings too. I'm thinking about making custom sneakers that are flying inspired. As long as it has anything to do with flying, I'm game. As long as people like it, you know. So, But I knew it was going to be an investment going forward, and I didn't really honestly pick up big time till the summer. And it's a business like anything else. You put some money into it, and you see if it pans out. I figured if I'm negative 500, that's when I'll probably call it. But things are selling here and there, so we'll see. If nothing's sold by now, I'd be a little nervous. It's just that people don't know about the store. If you don't know about the store, check it out. Eric Flight Aviation. Etsy.com. Again, we have some Valentine's Day stuff for mostly the ladies. But you gotta understand that most people go in there are female. But men, we have tons of T-shirts and stuff too. Pint glasses, cell phone covers, protective cell phone covers, stuff like that. So, and I'm adding more every week. So every single week I'm like doing something. So might even try to add some stuff on tonight if I get time. Last night was me and my wife just relaxing. That's what that time was. So I still got the signs up during the day. All right, we're just south of Rochester now, as you can see, but we can't see anything. So let's take the drone cam below. We'll do the sub-cloud cam here if there's anything I can see. That's not that bad. Oh, it's a slight little cloud there. Rochester would be that way. Or that way. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely IFR today. Beautiful clouds. Little bit of icing. No anti-ice. No. Okay. Should be in Taunton in an hour and 41 minutes. And then, I don't know, if kids are still alive and everything's going right down there and got a little extra time, we might fly a little bit more somewhere. We'll decide when I get to Taunton. I'm gonna have to get a coupon code for people who watch the stream, but I'll probably make one actually. So if you find anything on there you want to buy on the Eric Flight Aviation Etsy store, let me know first before you buy anything. How's that? I'll give you a special discount because you are my dedicated viewers of the stream, and I appreciate that. I applaud all of you. So I'll tell you one thing though, I didn't know the state, I forgot or I didn't know, I can't remember which one, but that state of Massachusetts allows online sports betting. So DraftKings was running this, put a $5 bet down and we'll give you $150 in bucks. So I was like, it's $5, I'll try it out. So I put $5 in, I got my $150 in credits. You have to bet it before you get money from it. But it's been hit or miss on that with my $5. Not really one that gets addicted to gambling. And with their dollars, I made $30. So I cashed it out immediately. So I'm up to what? Well, I put another $5 in another one. Yeah, I can't remember what that was. It was another one. But I'm pretty good on that. And so for the price of $10, I still have some extra bets. And I cashed out $30. So bonus. But if you are easily addictive to gambling, I would not recommend doing that because it's so easy to do it, you know, because it's all on your phone. And it tracks you by GPS to make sure you're in the state before you put a bet down. It's quite interesting how it all works, you know. Okay, just south of Rochester, on our way, 318 nautical miles to go. Before the stream, I always got to talk about this too. Before the stream, I was looking at my first marathon stream, which I have all saved. It's like a 70-something gigabyte file for the VOD that I downloaded, like from 2021. And I skipped ahead to where it was like 23 hours in, and just looking at how quiet it was and tired, because we're going to be making another marathon, probably over February vacation, I'll start getting the specifics together and the theme and the graphics going. My light doesn't want to work. You stop working. All right. But it's going to be cool. I don't know what I'm going to do still for this year, but we are going to be doing the fundraiser. The annual Flight Sim Marathon fundraiser. Probably last week of July on the weekend, which is what it always is. Just once I had to move it, and that's because of my brother and his passing. But we solved it. We did it in August. But I like July. Last weekend in July. And I haven't decided again what I'm going to do. Last time we went a little international. We went to Cuba, Mexico, back to the United States. Stop it, light. Oh, I hate you. Stop it. I will change you out because I have an extra set of these lights. But if you have any ideas, send me some flight ideas in the Discord channel. The Earth Flight Discord. And thank you for those people that have been subscribing on the YouTube channel because we're up to 691. We're almost at 700. Trying to get to 1,000. So I can monetize some of the stuff. A lot of it's not going to be monetized on the live streams because it keeps giving me copyright notices on the audio. And even though it's royalty free and stuff, I have to upload the licenses one at a time. So I'm slowly taking out those tracks so I don't have to worry about it. It's kind of a pain to have to like automatically update those all the time. So I want to get to a point where I have no copyright issues without having to upload the royalty free licenses. So, I mean, I'm glad that YouTube has made it better for musicians, and I am a musician, but it is kind of pain for us creators who download royalty free and have the licenses, and you have to upload each license per track that they find is copyright stricken, which is not. It's really not. It's like more like prove that you have the rights to use it, which you do if you have the license. But big pain having to upload each one. So. First snow, big snow, which isn't really big snow here in the Northeast though, overnight. I just thought I was going to have to use my snowblower, but it's literally like half an inch at most. And then it rained. And then it snowed again, so, yeah, it might look like I have to get out there after with the snowblower, but we'll see. I have a Toro battery-powered one, which a lot of people are battery-powered, but I reviewed it on the Eric DIY channel. It's still working to this day. It's amazing. And it does a very nice job. I also have a Toro battery-powered chainsaw. So that battery, even though it's a little bit smaller than the one they give you the snowblower, I can use that to finish things up if I have to go a little longer. But usually one battery does it. So, and I charge that battery with solar power. So it's like the energy is free. Unless it gets really bad, then you charge my house off. But I bought new solar panels over Black Friday, so I got like 160 watt solar panels. Charges my solar battery at about 115 watts on a really good day, and it charges it fast. So, and I did that because my e-bike, I charge that with solar power all the time. Above the clouds here, it's just south of Rochester. Again, not much to see. If you dip below the clouds, you might see a little bit of Rochester, you might not. We'll see what happens. Dipping below the clouds. Probably not. Visibility is pretty bad, but it's that way. Rochester's out there. Well, maybe you can see a little bit of buildings right here. It's like being a submarine, except the other way. You just send the drone down. See the sun down there too. But got some car traffic. Yes, we do. And a utility worker or something over there. And a weird little tile that says snow. Okay, well, we'll take it. Nice and sunny though, above the clouds. Man, hour 33 minutes to go. We're definitely going. We have a tailwind. Yeah, 26 knots. So that's why again, we're going 195 knots on the ground speed. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, let's switch to the right tank here. We're on boost. Switch to the right. We're good. So just give me a fuel imbalance, but that's not much of a balance. I mean, was it 10 gallons? Yeah, so I can see why. Not much ice. Wasn't as much ice as last time. We don't have any anti-ice. I don't know why it didn't load the anti-ice, but it didn't. So. Have a lot of ideas about more entertaining overlays we can make. I just need time to make them. And it's kind of cool because the Airflight Aviation Designs Etsy store kind of influences and vice versa. Some of my overlays influence the store. So, pretty cool that I can be creative on both fronts and use it for both. And the Virtual USA Flying Club, the first mugs that we made for them, no profit at all. Virtual USA Flying Club store, which I made with Printify as well, that I use for Etsy store, for my Etsy store. First mugs came out, they look pretty good. So I was very happy with the way they came out. Again, if you remember, I make those mugs basically for cost, so like we don't charge any profit. I wouldn't feel right about doing that for the club, but let me show you what they look like. They look pretty nice with the new Virtual USA Flying Club logo, which I made with with a big AI image, and then I kind of edited it for us. But they look pretty nice. We got red and blue. Sometimes people want them customized, such as Drew Brill here. He actually flies the Cirrus in real life, so I put it above that. And I took the tail number and I made it in the font that he has on the plane there. So I thought that was pretty cool. They're looking really good though. And I like that Rob Shearman has a very nice setup over here. So. And then Chandler Beer, he ordered some of the regular designs, nothing else, but he had one red and one blue. This is dark blue, and it looks pretty nice. Pretty nice with the Keurig there, rocking the Keurig. So, so become a Virtual USA Flying Club member, and you can get your very own at cost. They weren't very hard to make. The hardest thing was lining up the logo, to be honest with you. So I don't mind doing that for the club. Gives us some support as a club. I haven't ordered mine yet because, again, I'm trying to get my Etsy store off the ground and putting my money into that a little bit. But we are still battling back slightly from Christmas as well. But we're getting there. We are definitely getting there now. There is an end in sight. That's why I haven't been flying in real life. But I'm hoping this summer, because I'm going to try building up a big balance here. So I'm supposed to have like $2,000 in flight funds even after giving the family like close to $7,000. But of course I'm not going to do that until we're good to go. So. Families are worth it. All right, we are about to pass. I'll show you where we are. Seneca Lake, right near Geneva, New York. We also have Canandaigua Lake. Canandaigua Lake there. Passing that. We passed Rochester. I was gonna say we're gonna see Syracuse. Really, we won't see much. You got the Catskill Mountains. And I went to Sullivan County this past summer for real. We got to see the mountains in the distance. That was pretty cool. But that might be, yeah, that's the furthest west I've been in real life in a plane. You see this little arena thing? That's where the Woodstock, the 1969 Woodstock Festival site is. That's where we went and visited when we did that. But I didn't know at that time how close it really was to the Pennsylvania border. It's like the last airport before you get to Pennsylvania. So that was pretty cool. Again, it's going to take more money to do flights like that. So, holding off on the instrument rating for now. Still have flights booked. I have to book more, actually. And I book everything in advance, and hopefully something shakes loose if I'm being cautious. Just so that we can not run into the same problem we ran into this time, which is, family had a really good summer. And I had money saved up and had to use that money for the family. So we're hoping that we get a little bit more of a security account for the family, and I don't have to worry about my flying funds being used for the family. Not that I mind, just saying. Still have Bitcoin. Waiting for that to get to 6 figures. Get that, gets to 6 figures, I might have enough for a down payment on the plane. Let's put it that way. If we can do that. So. Nailed it. You know it. You know what I'm talking about. I just never want to use my flight funds for the family. I want just to have whatever money in an account for them, and then I can just do what I want with all my extra jobs, you know. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. Not much this year. We just did say it was going to be an IFR flight today. Nothing but clouds. Still have to make a livery when I get time. FSLTL traffic. I love that it has the contrails up there, or the chemtrails, as Atmoschem might say. But if I keep practicing IFR on this thing, I'm going to go back with more knowledge than I had before. So that's the way to do it, and then get the feel for it again. But I would have some fun flying again too. So water is a chemical. It is. It's H2O. You know. Ugh. I have to make an appointment for my doctor they had before, and the office closed. Now he's coming back with a different medical company, and he said he would do basic med. So I'm hoping that will turn out right when I schedule an appointment with him in about 9 days, because they're not getting back to that office till the 16th. So that's the next step in my aviation goal, I guess, is to get the basic med and not have to worry. That's 4 years instead of what would be 2. Seeing that I'm over 40 for a class 3. So. And we could always go and review the FAA medical stuff later. I want to just get the basic med done. So that way I can fly. Ooh, it's got visors. I didn't know the visors went up and down on this SR22 turbo model. I guess it does. They have to tweak the flight dynamics a little bit. Okay, how are we doing on gas? We're burning the right again, so we're doing good. Alright, let's get an updated pressure setting here. Syracuse is 124.225. At least I know I can hold off on building a computer for a while, because frame generation is made this awesome. Back to guard.
You're on guard with
KTAN. I'll just did that thing. What was I looking for?
Meow.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna see what approaches they have at Taunton, because I have no clue. So let's do that together. Not that we're close, but I believe they're just RNAV. Yeah, RNAV. What's up? How's it going? Almost 6-year-old on board. 7? No, wait. Give me a second. Yeah, 9 more days. 9 more days of being 5. How does it feel? Can't see her unless I touch her head. There you go. Was it one of your friends' birthdays? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, listen, Daddy's flying. How are things down there? Okay, I gotta touch you. See? Whoa! Ah. You do. You have the mythical hand. Yes. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna continue flying now. Okay. So, you can watch back there. Watch back there. Okay. All right. 7th year. 7th year. Well, she's 5 now, so it'll be 6th year. I say almost 6 years. So, she is in kindergarten. Anyways, we got some RNAV approaches. We are indeed going to fly the RNAV at Taunton. We 27. Give me a second. She's starting the first grade. Whatever. It'll be first grade next year, which is scary because I feel old. Okay, go get a snack then. I should clear off this chair for her. I'm slowly cleaning this office a little bit more. I'm organized chaos. That's just the way I work. But now she has a chair, so that's good. Well, you know, I would say up front, but there's no room for her here. I got my laptop over here. There's no room for a chair right here. So she just likes being on stream, to be honest with you. Which is, you know, that's normal. That's totally normal. Contrails galore over here. Check out Volanta. See our flight path there. Oh! Seems like I got a Airbus 320. Probably above me, I would think. Where are they? And they're on VAT Sim, too. Must move faster. Well, that's me. That's me. Hello, everyone. That's me. So, the Airbus is actually in front of us. It's going to Boston. And it won't let me click on it to view flight. There we go. Going to Boston. Doesn't say what altitude it's at. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, Boston Center is also on, too, so I'm going to have to go over to Boston Center in a little bit. 134.7. Follow that flight. And we should be good. Alright, cool. Okay, your avatar in sim. Alright. She likes being on stream. The only time I really don't like when she comes in, I love my daughter, but it's when I'm landing, and she had a habit of always coming right before I was about to land on the runway. So, because she wouldn't understand, you know, but she tried. I'm okay with backseat as long as I can focus on the important, crucial points of flight. So. Yep. Hey, stop this incessant moving of the mouse. Okay. Everything looks okay. Cylinder head temperature 336. They don't want to go to above 420. So. .92 knot ground speed. That's pretty cool for a Cirrus. Chugging along. See if we see that Airbus. The Airbus would probably be. I was gonna say that might be him, but it's not. He was on my right, so he would probably be over here. Follow that contrail. As far as Microsoft Flight Simulator East server traffic, there's tons. Ooh, and we're seeing the ground. We got a little snow. That makes sense. Turn those nameplates off. Yeah, we got some breaks in the clouds. Not that you can get through their VFR or anything. Big tailwind. Oh, huge. Yeah, it's like 26 knots. 325. So it's pushing us. Yep, we got about an hour and 19 minutes. And we're still in upstate New York. Think about that. Just about passing Syracuse on our left. And the distance, that is. Is it? There's only rain there? We had snow, then we had rain, and now we have snow falling right now. They usually have the snow based on past snowfalls. They see what it looks like. We can take the drone cam down now. Let's do that. Through the clouds. Reverse submarine cam. So yeah, it's like a dusting, which makes sense. It might be raining now, but was it snowing here before? So that's kind of like what it looks like at my house until it starts snowing. Until it starts snowing again. So, yeah. Got your pylon there, if you will. It was, yeah, and it fizzled out. I mean, I probably have about. I'm looking out the window now. It got a lot more snow today than it did last night, but we got like a half an inch. And And then it started fizzling out because of rain. So kind of like you, yeah. Yep. What you're seeing here is Scaniateles Lake. I'm trying to pronounce it. Scaniateles, the town or city, is up there. Hence why the name. But I don't know. This guy looks kind of what it looks like around my house. Now it's a lot more snow, but you know. I figure I have another inch to 2 inches out there. But that's about it. That's all we're gonna get. I thought we were gonna get, well, one, I was kind of hoping that we get like 5 to 6 inches like they were saying early in the forecast. And I was hoping that'd be like more Sunday night, so maybe we could have a Monday off for a snow day. Not that I care, but we have midterms and finals for my high school kids this week. So I have 2 exams to give on Friday. And then we do get next Monday off, so it kind of actually stink. Because then I would miss my Monday clarinets in the elementary level. Clarinets and flutes. And I missed them last week, so we didn't come back till Tuesday. So it kind of makes sense that we're going to have school tomorrow. So. But the way my schedule is, it's all messed up. They messed things up, and I'm not blaming them, but they did. One day, I'll be working all day, and I'll only have lunch for a break, and even then I'm using part of that to travel to the high school because I don't want to jip my elementary kids. Sometimes I have to cut my lesson short at the elementary school to make it to the high school on time. But I literally like work all day. All day. There's no stops. And then other days, I'll have the elementary school, time to make it to the high school, I'll have a planning period, and then I'll have my Music 8 class at the end of the day. So some days are hectic and others are easier. That's what I'm saying. And then he messed up my whole rehearsal schedule for the elementary band on Wednesday. So I basically, Wednesday morning was supposed to be that, and he messed it all up. So therefore, I will do work in the morning, and I won't have to teach in the afternoon. So it sounds plush, but I'm kind of bummed, to be honest with you. So, and that's all because the schedule wasn't looked at before they made it. And they didn't really care much about the band or anything like that. So, you know, not mad. I understand why he did what he did, but you gotta kind of balance things around. So if I didn't have an administrative degree and license in my back pocket, I'd probably be pretty angry because I'd be like, I don't care about administration, I just care about you doing what you need to do for band. But I try to reason it out in my head to the best of my ability. Anyways, enough about work. I'm not going to talk about work. Contrails galore, clouds galore. Real world time, by the way, and weather. It's just really thick. It's a lot of soup down there. Through the clouds now. We're reaching a little higher. And we are getting closer to Vermont. We're going to Vermont first. Actually, no, we're going to be in New York for a while. Okay. Catskill Mountains is what we're going to see off our right in the future there. So, if the visibility gets good. Seems like it's getting worse as we go along here. No, but again, that's kind of one of the reasons why I don't want to be an admin anytime soon, if at all. So I just do what I do, and then I do what's best for the kids. That's what my goal is. I think about the kids. I used to get really upset about things and honestly stressed out about it, but now I'm just like, I do my best for the kids, and that's all I can do. So clouds reaching through up here. I had my 8th grade class ask me the other day, why didn't I become an airline pilot? And I'm like, yeah, my mom wasn't going to let me become an airline pilot. And seeing that they helped me through college, which I'm very grateful for. My dad, I don't know his take on it. I think my dad would have let me, but my mom was kind of, nope, not gonna do that. And then, of course, what ruined it was JFK. That kind of ruined it. And then she tried making me promise I would never become a pilot. I never said I wouldn't. I didn't know the possibilities, and then when I had the chance to do it, I did it. And I'm totally glad I did. It's everything in life's a risk. You gotta just go for what you want, you know, and be as safe as you can doing everything. So, college is a risk. You're paying all that money, and you're hoping everything pans out. Luckily for me, it seems to have been panning out. I still have some student loans on my master's degree, but they're not like obsessive because I paid whatever I could out of pocket at the time too. I didn't just take everything out in loans. So, but yeah, I'm not a big politics guy. So, I mean, I care, but I'm not one to get in it, you know. Got some icing here as we fly through these clouds. So, wish I had some anti-ice. I'd feel a little bit better, but we're just gonna play it as it goes. We're also going to have to get to Boston Center, so let me do that because we're already in Boston Center. 134.7. I'm surprised he's not like. So let me get up there. Let's see.
575 Ernest here, Boston Center, hello. Boston Center on 123.75.
50 nautical miles south.
It's 123.75.
Oops. It's loading something. There you go.
2375.
Boston Center, November 489er Echo Foxtrot, 50 nautical miles south of Syracuse. IFR 5000.
The 49 Echo Foxtrot, Boston Center, hello. Be advised, you sound a bit like a robot, but you can contact Boston Center on 123.75.
132.75 Foxtrot. Yeah, it's always going to do that, but then it clears up, usually. So, I don't know. He did say 132.75. Pretty positive he did. 123.75. Ooh, good thing I checked that. Boston Center, November 489er Echo Foxtrot, 50 nautical miles south of Syracuse, 5000 IFR.
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, Boston Center, radar contact as reported, maintain 5000.
Maintain 5000, Echo Foxtrot. I think it's hit or miss on the radio here, because sometimes it comes in clear, and other times it doesn't. But, yep, we got snow down there too. Look at that.
Block 4011, New York Center closed, frequency change approved.
Over the dark side, see ya.
Center. Southwest 2614, cross Basie at 8000, Stewart altimeter 2966.
Volume's a little bit better with that too, because I just did with the audio settings and windows.
Crossing Basie at 8000.
We have about an hour, 10 minutes or so until we get to Taunton. 93 knot ground speed. If I had money,
Southwest 1532, maintain
I would definitely
4000
get a
until
Cirrus.
established on the final approach course, cleared RNAV from like 3.
It has everything you want for a general aviation pilot. It has no
Down to 4,000 until established on the
it has
localizer.
speed for GA pilot.
We're cleared to approach.
No, it seems to be comfortable. Not that I've ever stepped in one yet, but and it has, you know, everything. It has some comfort compared to the 172. Would I mind a 172? Heck no. Would I mind a Piper Warrior? Heck no. But money was no option. Let me turn some lights on here. It's getting a little dark here with the clouds. Now we're really in the soup. We're in the storm, everybody.
November 6542 Victor, radar contact 2 miles southwest of Keene. Climb and maintain 7000, maintain present heading.
Boston Center, November 333, Mike, flight level 380.
333, Mike, Boston Center, hello, radar contact 20 southeast of Syracuse, maintain flight level 380.
Maintaining 380, 3 Mike.
It is cool how they assign you a squawk code if there's no one there for clearance. So I don't know when VATSIM changed that, but that was a good idea.
Center November 344 Alpha Bravo. We can step away for a second. You're still 47 nautical miles away from.
And I can see why real CTAF might be confusing to some pilots.
344 Alpha Bravo.
If you really drive
across
the
lobby
better,
at 11,000. That's approved. Lemon on your back.
Right north of Norwich, New York.
133, gear
Almost.
to golf. We're at 10,000 feet. There at 5 again.
133,
the Rockdale VOR.
300, Boston Center.
380. But what was that for November Alpha Bravo? I didn't quite understand that.
344 Alpha Bravo, cross lobby at 11,000, and let me know when you're back.
Go a little lower on that VATSIM.
I did that cross lobby, flight level 110, and we will then phone you.
JetBlue 21st, Express, flight level 370.
2036 Boston Center, welcome. November 333, Mike, say Mach number.
333, Mach.
There you go, 60%.
0.800.
333, Mike, roger. Maintain Mach 0.82 or greater.
Yeah, a lot of icing.
Mach 0.82 or greater for 3 Mach.
Defrost.
And JetBlue 2036, reduce to Mach 0.76 or less.
Spice not screaming, get out of icing conditions.
Air 6542 Victor, proceed direct Gardner.
Okay, how are we doing on fuel? Yeah, we'll switch to the left right now. So we're on boost, going to left. There we go. Still have to find a way of getting the old SR22 in here with this new model, if that's possible. There's got to be a way, but I gotta figure. Well, I need more time. There's not enough time in the day. There really isn't, you know.
JetBlue 2036, descend and maintain flight level 330.
Maintain flight level 330, JetBlue 2036.
I think we're gonna head south on our next coming flights on stream, and then
Southwest 2614 New York, first closed, frequency change approved.
Once we get down there, that's the goal at least.
Frequency change approved, Southwest 614.
How many frames you put in? Yeah, 50. That's
Alicia
not bad at all.
133, climb and maintain flight level 340. That'll be the final.
We're just north of Kilo Oscar India Charlie.
Allegiant 133, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Good IFR practice today. We're gonna have to have
6542 Victor, turn right heading 180 vectors for sequence.
Sometime too, so because that's what we're doing in the real world once we return to flight training for the instrument rating. But that might be a while. I gotta get back to
674 Boston Center, climb and maintain 16,000.
So.
American 2694 Boston Center, climb maintain level 320. American 532 runway 33, clear to land. Or Southwest 1532 runway 33, clear to land.
Sunny above us. See what it looks like below us. Actually, you can kind of see it already. It's just soupy,
Alpha Whiskey Golf 284,
wet and a
descending
little
VHA
snow.
Fund 2, arrival runway 4
Kinda
right,
seems like
Boston
what it is
altimeter
here in the Northeast.
2962.
However, again, we just got
Altimeter
more snow.
2962, and we'll descend
Past
via the
3
J
hours
Fund,
or
and
so.
we'll expect 4 right, Alpha Whiskey Golf 284.
But it's still not bad at all.
Boston, Center November 244 Alpha Bravo, we're online.
3-4 for Alpha Bravo, welcome back.
Let me know if the ATC is too loud, by the way. So try to get that volume to where it needs to be.
X320 Boston Center, climb maintain level 200.
You know, the sim is the way to do it, so that at least it's just the feel. You won't get the feel, but if you keep your training on this thing to keep it fresh, and you'll be able to keep that part down. It's just really the feeling in a real plane. You have to fly for real. You know what I mean? Like, I have no problems with me going back and doing 3 landings to get proficient, to get current. So, zooming into cockpit is loud. Yeah, that's expected. Okay, good. All right. Well, thank you for letting me know. But this is what keeps me fresh.
Victor, turn right.
So I fly the 172 a lot off
320.
to keep that going. And you'll see that I do all the checklists just like I do. You'll have the flows and everything.
Contact Washington
But it's just
Center,
the feel of the aircraft you have to get back. But me personally,
133.72.
I don't feel bad if I haven't been flying for a while and I get back into 172 as long as I've been doing this for a while. Because I got my flows and everything. It's just getting the feel back. And even the landings, that's what's going to be the hardest part, I think, for most people when you become a private pilot. But if you get used to using your peripheral vision, you can do that on the sim and get a feeling for it in real life. Like, it helped me a lot. And it was a Rod Machado video on YouTube. And he's like, you know, if your landings aren't as good as they used to be if you're an older private pilot, or if you're like a newer pilot, here's what you should focus on. And it's this little V right here. This is your peripheral. So after you have the nose up and you're flaring, you got to look here, and your mind gets almost a picture of where it should be on your descent angle as you're getting down to the runway. And that video helped me a lot to really get my landings down in real life. And the way I got the practice is through the sim, looking out here and seeing what it should look like when I'm at a good flare angle coming down. And like some people even said in past streams, man, you look at your left and you're looking at the peripheral. That's what you want, because you can't see over this nose when you're on a good flare angle. You know what I'm saying? So things like that. Like, people can say whatever they want about the sim and VFR, but this is what keeps it fresh. Because if you don't, you're not going to used to go through the flows and the checklist. You're not going to get used to
674 turn.
Downwind I should be 1700.
30 degrees right.
Read about 80 on a 172. You know. So I'm just saying, I think the sim is what keeps me fresh, and that's why, again, I'm doing a lot off stream just to keep it going. Like, I'm almost on this thing at least every other day, if not every day here.
X262 Boston Center, low climb and maintain flight level 280.
My past couple months have been balancing family with the job, and also making more money to be able to fly. Hence why I've been pushing the Etsy store and designing.
344 Alpha Bravo, contact Boston approach 133.0.
And the YouTube videos, I gotta start picking those up again. But again, it's a balance. Ooh, we got some non-snowy area here. Actually, maybe a little bit snowy.
X320, maintain 16,000 for now, or maintain.
The balance is the hardest thing for me, because I don't want to ignore my family. Why does that look like it's? Oh no.
Alpha Whiskey Golf 284, contact Boston approach on 133.0.
Obviously, and I was going way too in depth.
Over to 33 nothing for Alpha Whiskey Golf 284. Appreciate the ATC.
Every day, I'm
654 Victor, turn right, direct Gardner.
But the problem is when you don't maintain the consistency you did, the
level 2036 descend to maintain flight level 240.
So I gotta just spread out with different things. Try to make more money. Not that I'm not making money, but I gotta make more money so that way I can get back to where I was. But I can't be doing the videos.
X320 traffic alert, 12 o'clock in 3 miles, same direction. It's United Boeing 737-16,000. Advise you turn 40 degrees right immediately.
Turning 40 degrees right.
Catskill Mountains over here on our right here. So I don't know if we're gonna see anything, but you know that's the hardest part. If you're a single guy and your passion's just flying and you don't have a family and your job is pretty easy to balance off time-wise, heck, I would do YouTube videos like every day. I mean, it's tough still. It's not easy. Everyone thinks it's like a plush, easy job, but editing videos sucks.
674, proceed direct Nelly.
Well, the Catskills are that way. We're not going to see much, and we are picking up ice.
Center, Jazz 692-330.
Jazz 692,
Editing
Boston
videos
Center, low radar
gets
contact, 20 miles
tiring.
south of Syracuse, welcome.
But through all that hard work I did, I'm still making money. So, for flying. Which is actually going to fail me, but then I'm also...
R333, Mike, descent policy discretion and maintain level 260.
There's a lot more ice out here. Yep. Some dumb guy, 2020, thank you for following me on Twitch.
30 degrees
Appreciate it.
left, vectors for sequence.
Well, I would, but I'm good. I'm good for now. We're gonna wait and see what happens, because this isn't terrible yet. If it gets really a lot worse, then we'll see. I'm gonna keep it at 5,000.
Stand by, still working on some stuff.
Because we got some mountains here too, Catskills. So, and we can still clear it at 3,000.
FedEx 320, turn left, direct
Be nice to
Chester.
have more altitude in case there's a problem.
Left direct Chester.
We'll be crossing the Hudson up ahead as well. And even then, the anti-ice wouldn't be working half the time anyways. I don't know what it is with this model, but it doesn't work for me. So now, if I see a problem, see, we're slowing down a little bit, but if I see like going on 130, then I'll start thinking about going to 3,000.
Air 575, Romeo Sierra, cleared to the Buffalo Airport as
At
filed.
least let's clear the
On
mountains
departure,
first,
maintain
you know?
10,000, squawk 4532.
Three Mike, confirm flight level.
We got the heat up, but my anti-ice, for some reason when I loaded in, it didn't
260.
load up the anti-ice. So I don't know what's going on with that. I got tons of oxygen though. Still. Alright, we're also gonna flip it to the right tank here, so boost left, going to right, there we go. Lost volts are doing well, flows well.
Delta 2113, Boston Center.
Everything looks pretty good here. And we're going to be in Taunton in about an hour. My closest G8 airport with a concrete runway. We have Myrick's out here too, but it's a field airport. And I pass it almost every morning when I go to work. If I just drove down a little bit further down the back road that I take to get to Route 24 here in Massachusetts, I go right by Myrick's, so that's a lot of ice.
R575, Romeo Sierra, say yes.
If it slows down to like 130, I'm gonna request that 3,000. So.
November 575, Romeo Sierra, Roger, runway 28, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 33.
As long as it doesn't get this bad. That's pretty bad. Oh boy. I'm encased in ice. There's a new ice age.
November 575, Romeo Sierra. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong person here. Runway 33, taxi via Charlie Golf.
It's rather hilly. But I did like flying out here in real life over the summer. And it was more south of here.
Travel 2036, turn right, direct J.
Got tons of videos to edit, just have to find time. And they'll be posted eventually on the Eric Flight YouTube, even if it's like years from now, but I will get to it. But more adventures await. We gotta get through this and get flying again. What's up, Pavlin? How's it going? Happy New Year. Thank you. It's a little icy. A little icy. Still have to make my own custom livery for this one. Probably November 707 Echo Foxtrot, or maybe 777. Well, see, this is why I don't like.
2113, climb maintain level 360.
Don't like that we have to do that, so I'm gonna turn this down. It is, especially with this storm here in the northeast, which isn't terrible, but there's definitely some snow and stuff. I'm probably gonna hit my driveway with the snow blower after this flight and make sure we get that off the driveway. Passing this Catskills in
320, make sure your altimeter setting is standard. I'm showing you indicated at flight level 203.
Roger, that's our bad for the extra cost.
There is some sun, just that we're in the clouds. And that's the Hudson River right over there. But again, my next
333, Mike, maintain 310 knots or greater.
I like to do the Ticonderoga thing with the Star Trek experience. That would be cool. And other than that, I don't know.
3 Mike, sorry.
I gotta come up with maybe
333, Mike, maintain 310 knots or greater.
We've done everything I've asked for except for Ticonderoga so far. And those longer flights cost more money. I do have to blow my nose, so I'm gonna let Otto take over for a second.
36,
I'll be right back.
maintain 300 knots.
Maintain 306 with 2046.
And we're back. All right. Thank you to Otto, the autopilot,
Level 2113.
being around today. You make my life easy. There we go. It's clearing up.
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
I'll go back to the passengers.
Yep, but we gotta keep it odd plus 5, odd levels. So it'd be.
Number 333, Mike, descend to VHA Fund 2 arrival, except maintain 310 knots or greater till advised.
I'm okay as long as
Boston
this doesn't go below 130. If I go to 130, I'll ask for the decrease. So.
Stand by.
Oh, very nice, Red Bull. Well, you know, we all get that way once in a while, Pavel. We do.
For 333, Mike, the Boston altimeter
eggs
is
fruit this morning.
Oh my
and
God.
I had a
screwed up all my list. 2961.
What do you call those things? Tamale, frozen tamale that I eat in the microwave. And it has some popcorn. That sounds really. I mean, it could be worse than that. Tamale was pretty good.
Delta 922, Cleveland Center's closed, fixed exchange approved.
With my wife, we celebrated her birthday, even though it was
JetBlue 2036, descend via, correction, descend via J-Fund 2 arrival, runway 4 right transition, Boston altimeter 30, correction, 2964.
Well, I gotta get my exercise routine back.
Descend via J-Fund.
So,
4 arrival,
yeah, I'm
4 right
44, so last time I was on a jogging routine, my knees were
2036, reduce speed now to 270, we're doing the published speeds of winter.
So. No, the stream isn't frozen. Is it freezing on Twitch? Froze on Twitch.
Allegiant 133, Washington Center, correction, New York Center,
reload,
closed,
it's not
frequency
freezing. Yeah. I don't know what's up with that. That's a Twitch thing.
Yeah, sure. You'll want to just cross Troy's at 12000 and then contact DC or Potomac there.
It's clearing up a little bit.
November 5, Romeo Sierra, runway 33, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Didn't fill up the anti-ice when I started. Sorry about that. I use Restream, which sends it to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. But Twitch doesn't seem to like it once in a while. Even though I have the bit rate down to 6,000.
You were blocked talking to me for 2036.
JetBlue 2036, descend via J-Fund 2 arrival, runway 2, correction, runway 4 right transition, Boston altimeter 2961.
Excuse me.
714, 4 right, 2961, JetBlue 2036.
And JetBlue 2036, maintain reduce speed now to 270.
Even if I had the anti-ice on, for some reason it doesn't work on this model for me. Everyone else it seems to, but it doesn't work for me.
333, Mike, verify you got the descent via J-Fund 2 arrival.
Again, this thing's not screaming at me to leave icing conditions, which is weird. But,
False Center Delta 2113, cancel IFR, we gotta disconnect, have a good day.
no, well, you know, it is what it is. Streaming's not for everybody. Some people keep their mugs off the stream, but, oh, there you go. You do. That's pretty cool. With icing and everything?
Sorry, I was on the landline second.
Probably do. I've never encountered icing. I've encountered carb icing, but never icing on the windshield.
Jazz 692, descent of pilot's discretion,
I'm a
maintain
little
level
safer than
240.
that. The carb icing was interesting. Again, I was 6,500 feet going to Block Island.
Jazz 692, descent of pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
And that makes sense. That makes Colorado makes sense because you're up there already. Yeah.
Say again for just a second.
Oh, all right.
Descent of pilot's discretion,
Yeah, just
maintain
like
flight level
clouds.
240.
PD 240692.
Boston Center, FedEx 320 Heavy. Can we request runway
56 minutes. Keep an eye on the airspeed here. The ice is slowing us down a little bit.
FedEx 320, roger, descent of pilot's discretion, maintain 11,000, the Albany altimeter 2972.
Descent of pilot's discretion, 11,000, 2972. FedEx.
You mean in the Cirrus? Like you rode a Cirrus out of there, or? I'm not quite getting the full picture in my head. No, yeah, exactly.
Number 654T Victor, contact
It's the same
Boston
thing
approach
like everything I rent,
133.0.
too. So I have the Archer, the Warrior,
Delta
and the
2113, radar
172.
contact
All right,
lost.
please do. We'll share it on
Speedbird
stream.
180, Boston, are you here?
Speedbird 180, checking in at 37, flight level 370.
But
Speedbird 180,
again,
roger, radar contact near the Hartford
being
VOR,
okay
maintain
with
flight level
exposing
370.
yourself when you stream or put yourself on video and C402, that's awesome. I'm used to performing as a musician. So everyone's going to be a critic, and you just get used to it and you move on and
direct Syracuse
get
and on
secure
course.
with yourself, hopefully. All right, check it on the Discord. Let me know when you post it up. ATC is VAT Sim, so it's live ATC. We're connected to a server.
November 333, Mike,
That's
contact
again, I'd have
Boston
to-
approach
I'd have to
133. Actually,
communicate
resume the
to them that I
published speeds
wanted
of the
to send
arrival.
it
Published
3,000.
speeds, contact
That's
Boston
why I'm
approach
keeping it here
133.0.
unless the speed goes down. So, that's a live air traffic controller on the VATSIM network. So, and he knows I'm IFR to Taunton. So that's why I'm squawking 0576. Which again, VATSIM now started giving squawk codes when you don't have a controller online. So that was cool. But yeah, check it out, VATSIM. It's volunteers
Are we good to switch over to Unicom?
that do ATC, and I know some of the Boston controllers
Yeah, I
in real life
terminated you a while ago,
are
sir.
on VATSIM because I hear the
I must
voices
not have heard
reflect
that.
for
Thank you,
real.
sir.
So, not saying tons, I'm just saying a couple.
FedEx 320, you're clear direct Music, direct Albany. You can expect the ILS 1.
So that other traffic is him directing other
Clear
traffic
direct
on the network.
Music, direct Albany, expect ILS 1, FedEx 320.
They're also coming out with that AI live ATC, I guess in a month or two. Someone told me about it, and it looked pretty cool. So I'm willing to give it a chance.
Air Canada 927, Boston,
Whenever
roger,
VATSIM's
descend and
not really
maintain flight level
populated, that would be
350.
pretty cool. It's anything you can do to keep your skills up. Again, Atmos Cam, keeping your
November
skills
575,
up.
Romeo Sierra,
With
climb and
VATSIM,
maintain flight level
You hop in the
300.
plane, again, you have all the lingo stuff. So the sim is where it's at. You gotta keep doing something, even if you're not flying in real life. So we're about out of the Catskills here. We're about to cross the Hudson, which is this big river right over there, just south of Albany, New York, almost. But again, we're in IFR conditions. It's good practice for me for when I actually return to my instrument readings someday. I am on VATSIM. Yep. Also on the Microsoft Flight Simulator East server though. See, I just took the name tags off. So that way, people who want to fly with me, you can, and not be on VATSIM. And a lot of times they say, don't be on the Microsoft server if you're on VATSIM. But I do both because I welcome people to fly. So if you did want to fly with me today, it's going to be a little tough. So, oh, well, there you go. See, I'm in Massachusetts. and I fly out of Plymouth, Massachusetts when I do fly for real. So, but you're in the Albany area. Oh, there you go. 4 Bravo 0. I want to get to Ticonderoga hopefully next summer and see the Star Trek experience and stuff. That's the goal there. But I went out to Sullivan County this past summer with a friend in the Warrior. We visited the 1969
FedEx 320 to
Woodstock
maintain
Festival
6000
site.
Albany
That was
altimeter
pretty cool.
2972.
So, what do you fly in real life?
2972, FedEx 320.
All right. Atmos Chem, I got it. I got it right here. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Yeah. Pretty sweet plane there, my friend. Yeah. Oh, we got more pictures too. Look at that. Wow.
JetBlue 2036, contact Boston
Yep.
approach 133.0.
That's a 402.
1330,
No, it's okay. It's cool, man. We'll look at them all. Yeah, this is what I wanted to see. I was like, what electronics you dealing with there? Nice. Pretty sweet right there. Yeah. Alright, they got Dublin now. Nice. This was my trip this summer to Sullivan County, by the way. So this is us flying over the
Air Canada
1969 Woodstock
927
Festival site
cross
because we
curves,
did the
that is
teardrop
maintained
entry
flight level
for
280.
landing. My friend was flying the plane here. He's almost a private pilot sometime.
Negative, hertz at 28028.
But this is where the Woodstock Festival site is, and that's what we visited after. This is us in the plane. That's the 1969 Woodstock Festival site from distance over there. That's us on the ground at Woodstock Festival. Inside the museum there. That's me posting with the sign. Wearing my Van Halen shirt.
FedEx 262, would you like
That's
a
me
shortcut
flying
today?
back. So, that was my shot for airplanes and
262,
coffee.
direct
It's a
Charleston,
Facebook
Hotel
group,
Victor,
so
Quebec.
I was like, I gotta get a picture of me with my coffee.
Direct Charleston and FedEx 262.
Yeah, it was a pretty good trip. I liked it a lot. Again, hopefully sometime.
Center, Delta
make the video there.
1488.
This was a while ago. This was last April. Yeah, so I gotta get back to the road
1488,
flying as
Boston
soon as
Center,
I
climb
can.
and maintain flight level 320. Up
So,
2320,
182.
up 1488.
That's awesome.
JetBlue, disregard.
Yeah, so
Speedbird
pretty much you
180,
fly what I
contact
fly.
Boston Center, 133.45.
I rent out of the flight school at Plymouth, but they have the 172P, 172N, 172M.
Jet 692, descend via Roebuck, correction, descend via Chafon 2,
Traveling, you know,
runway 4,
simulator
right,
flying's fun
transition,
too, you know.
Boston altimeter,
So,
2961.
KPYM, Kilo Papa
Copy
Yankee,
altimeter,
Mike,
descend
Plymouth,
via the J-Fun,
Massachusetts.
Jet 692.
Rent out of Alpha 1 there. Closest GA airport, those are where we're going today, which is Taunton, Massachusetts, but they don't have a flight school.
Boston
They
7,
have
citation
some
3
CFIs on the
Bravo,
field, but
14,000.
the CFI I
Over
used
32
to
Alpha Bravo, Boston Center,
used to
climb
work with
maintain
me. He's an older gentleman
16,000,
that
grab the
retired,
altimeter 2965.
and he is a local legend around the area. Right? At least
Up
every
to
time we talk on the radio,
16,000,
like, hey
Bravo.
John, what's up, John? So, but he's very good. You gotta find the right teacher for you. For him, it works because with me simming all the stuff. Well, that's why they have the sim, Pavlin. You know. Yeah. With our 172M, the only thing I don't like is it doesn't have to step up to check the fuel. You have to get the ladder out.
Okay.
When you're so used to stepping up on things, it's
American
a lot easier.
2694,
You know,
you'll
you
just
don't
want
have to bring
for
the
your
little ladder
arrival,
with
just
you
cross
and stuff.
Clipper at 12000 and contact Washington
Plus,
there.
I'm short to begin with,
Cross Clipper at 1,000.
so I'm always having the cushion in the 172M. That thing has some power in the engine, though. From ours does, at least. So, hey, Pavel, you just gotta keep going at it, bud. It's like me in the Etsy store. I'm down $100, but I know it's because I'm advertising and trying to get more people there. So, yeah. The flap switch, because you have to count 1, 2, 3, and then yeah, exactly. So, I'm 5'3.5", so I run up to 5'4". But the wide selection of cushions for some planes, the 152 that I trained in, no problem. I could fly both of them, no problem. But the 172 was a little bit of a change, you know. All right, I'd love to
FedEx
show you the
320,
Hudson, but again, we're in
music
IFR
at
conditions,
or above
period.
3000, cleared ILS for my 1 approach.
In fact, it's pretty bad, which we knew was going to happen. That ghosting, by the way, is because I'm using the frame rate generation, so don't worry about that. That's not a glitch or anything. It's just because I'm using a frame AI mod thing for my 3090, so it's gonna do that unless I stop. So that's pretty. That's a nice speed shot. I'll take that. But yeah, the 152 is fun, but it's slow. You know, it's fun to fly by yourself because you can't fit much more in there. There is no donate, but if you go to the Twitch panels below, there should be a Streamlabs thing to donate. Stream Elements? Stream Elements. But let's see. It should pop up on a banner too. I can't remember what it is. It's been so long since I got a donation. But you don't have to donate right now. You're fine. You did enough already, Atmoscap. You can do the Cash App too. I got many ways of sending me a tip, but you don't have to. You do it every stream. So there's Cash App, there's Stream Elements. So it will pop up on one of these banners over here if you really wanted to, but you don't have to. You've done enough. The donations I do, I believe, except for the PayPal fee if there's one. But I typically don't get a PayPal fee because I let it take its time getting to my account. Cash App goes right to me though. I've done it once, so. All right, we're at the Hudson. Let's get. Uh-oh. I got something with electronics going on. Give me a second. What's going on? I have no electronics. You know, I should have. I think this is a Microsoft Flight Simulator thing because on my real sim gear, it's showing me this. So this is a glitch, everyone. See that? I hit exit. This is a glitch. This is gonna suck. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's go altitude, nav. I'm trying. I'm checking the backup here. Checking the backups here. All right. Let me put this back in the real sim gear and try to figure this out, shall we?
FedEx 262 in New York Center is closed. Frequency change.
Oh boy. All right. Where are the circuit breakers? Circuit breakers over there.
Sorry, say again for FedEx 262.
They don't work in this model.
New York Center is closed. Frequency change.
Trying to figure it out. Oh, there you go.
FedEx 262.
Well, thank you very much for gifting.
Runway 1, clear to land, FedEx 320.
And I'm gonna
Number
probably
489,
do
Foxtrot, contact Bradley, approach 123.905.
over to Bradley approach for 9 Echo Foxtrot. Thank you.
Jazz
we got a
692,
problem.
contact Boston,
I'm
approach
flying manual.
133.0.
And I got no instruments except for these. So at least
Jazz
we're kind of around
692, contact Boston, approach
All right, let me go over to
133.0.
Bradley. I'm going to tell him that I'm going to put it
33,
down.
nothing,
And we're going to have to restart this because everything else is working. 23.95. And I'm using my electronic flight bag to help me right now. So, Bradley approach, November 489er Echo Foxtrot, 5,000 IFR. And we have a problem as all my electronics went dead. So we're going to try to do a landing somewhere. I'll get back to you in a second.
Number 489 Echo Foxtrot, Bradley approach. Oh, roger that. Let me know if you need any assistance, Vic.
I will let you know my intentions in a minute. Alright, let's just get where we're supposed to be. So let's trim up a little bit. Oh yeah, subs in the dark. I don't know why. This is a bug. This is because you can't touch these circuit breakers, or else I'd be all over that. So, it is what it is. This is not working. So, we got Pittsfield. Let me show you what we're looking at here. This is why electronic flight bag's nice to have. We're established at 5,000 almost. We're doing good. Airspeed looks good. The lights are... Oh, man. Something happened there then. All right. Well, you are the savior of the day, some dumb guy. You're not a dumb guy at all. How did that happen? I didn't touch that at all. Weird. All right. Let me get out of this checklist stuff then. No. Get out. Cycle that. Alright. And notice that we did okay. Kind of. So. Is autopilot on? Thank you. Altitude. altitude.
Delta 556, wind
well, we didn't do that bad. Keep it
12,
there.
17, flight heading 075, runway 6, clear for takeoff.
How do I get out of this thing?
Flight heading 075, level 6 with flight.
Come on now. Just want to make sure it's establishing.
9030 is shutting down engines.
Check my shorts. I'm okay, man. Again, this trades you for things, you know. One time I lost my radio because it popped out of the panel a little bit in the 172, and I was cool as a cucumber.
Thank you, and have a
So
good
if
day
anything,
too.
this is just kind of real world training. I'm good. Thank you. Is that what it is? All right. Well, that's what happened then. Why is this thing going that way? Okay, I'd like to get out of this thing. So how do we get out of this? All right. How do I get this to get out of here? Ugh. Why is that not working? Reset, you dumb mule. Alright, if anyone knows how to get out of this panel, let me know, but we're good. Alright. We're established. We're at 150. Icing's still a problem. Airspeed's looking good. And let me tell Bradley approach. Bradley approach, November 489 Echo Foxtrot. We're back on track. Have electronics on.
Delta 556, radar contact, climb maintain 1010,000.
I did that. It won't let me do anything. I'm pushing it.
And over 9er Echo Foxtrot, roger that. Bradley altimeter is 2965.
2965, Echo Foxtrot. Yeah, if you can maintain, if the engine's still running and you can maintain an even thing, you're still good. You just gotta figure out things, you know? So, that's the way I do it. But yeah, it's not working. So we don't need it. We'll just use our electronic flight bag. How's that? We'll be alright. We don't have the moving map. I still have some electronics here. Tabletop Android, it's going well. We just had a total failure of the electronics because the instrument lights went out, but now we're doing okay. Thank you to some dumb guy who's not so dumb.
Delta 556,
telling me that was a bug.
proceed direct Chester.
Direct Chester, Delta 5.
And just double checking everything. We're still squawking. We're 5,000. He gave me updated altitude pressure settings. We're good there. And I can't get this off there. I wish I could. I could cycle the avionics again, but it's going to turn everything off. So I'm just going to leave it. We're just going to go with it. That's it. Microsoft bug. I'm living dangerously. Yep. Well, I'm checking my airspeed. If it goes down to 130, that's my, oh my god, I'm going to descend down to 3,000. Via the knob. Could try that. Nope, that's not it. Where is it? It's over here. Yeah. I'm trying. Come on now. Let's go. Is that the on-off switch for that? That is it, right? It's like the comp. This is the SR22 Turbo, the default. And it just totally gave me a problem. So, alright. Where's the knob to turn off the G1000? Because I flipped it on and off in avionics. I could do it again. I just have to go manual for a second. So we'll do that. Off. On. Autopilot on. See, but it's always going to that airspeeds for emergency operations. And, oh, you know what? Here it is. Here it is. It's one of these buttons. Give me a second. It's not the range button. Oh, there it is. The FMS right here.
Delta 556, contact
so,
Boston
we'll use
Center on 123.75.
There we go. That's why we don't get this. So I gotta remember that the knobs don't really work on this window here. It's over here. We're good now. Whew, we all survived together, everyone. Hey, applause for all of you. You're all amazing out there. Without you, it's always good to have a second person looking up. So, thank you. Back on track. Back on track. You're all co-pilots today. Remember that. But yeah, it has a bug, I guess, where the screens go to black, and it's because the instrument light turns off. And so I had that as I was just getting over to Bradley Approach on my way back to Taunton.
SMQ is here. You can cross runway 6.
We totally missed the Hudson River crossing because of that. But we're in Massachusetts now. We're just south of Pittsfield. Not that you can see anything, but we're IFR to. Ooh, we got some cop car lights. It's not this dark in real life, I don't think. I mean, it's getting darker out there. I'm in southeast Massachusetts, but no. Maybe because of the clouds. Some dumb guy.
Aircraft, Bravo approach, we're stepping away for 1 minute.
You are amazing. It is snowing. I think it's snowing below us too. Let's do the drone cam below now that I'm established. I feel good about myself. We'll see if I can get any type of view. It was snowing where I am in Dayton, Massachusetts. But it looks a little hazy. That's about it. This is the mountain just south of Pittsfield. And I flew out here a while ago, but I was more around Turneth Falls in Northampton, which is a little bit further ahead of us. But yeah, look at that sunset there. So it's gonna be a little dark as we get back. We'll fly IFR and all this stuff. We'll see what happens. But yeah, the anti-ice was supposed to be full. Someone, Microsoft Flight Simulator, forgot to fill the anti-ice, so that's why I'm just going for it. You were? I like 7 Bravo too. Yeah, that was almost a year ago. Northampton, right there. That was a nice little airport. Very busy. And then when you depart, they have that hill. Yeah, that is Northampton. They have a hill in front of you, so. You don't know what to name yourself, bro. Welcome to the broadcast. And that's why it's good to bring another pilot with you when you fly, by the way. Just saying.
Ferry approaches back.
Not only can you share costs and go greater distances, but you can help work out problems and not get stressed out.
Welcome back, Bradley approach, and I'll be stepping away for a while
not
too.
A real
Thanks for
plane.
the tower.
No,
have a good one.
Well, it is. It's a Cirrus SR22T, but it's all simulated. So, I'm not flying for real. This is just a virtual green screen behind me. So, I like to get creative. It's my musician.
You're welcome, and have a good day too.
But I wouldn't. I mean, I'd be concerned about the icing in real life. I probably wouldn't even drive. I probably wouldn't even fly today. But in the sim, I'm gonna wait till it goes down to 130. That's my cutoff point. And as long as you have that, you're good. But yeah, the flight school traffic, and then the runway when you land, you have to get off that angle there and get down there, and there's tons of people on it. There's a turnaround at the end. But I like going out there. I'm trying to hit some. You know, that was the day where I was like, I want to hit 2 more Massachusetts airports. So I went from Plymouth to Turner Falls, then went to Northampton because I haven't been there before. I went to Orange and I went to Gardner, went to Fitchburg. So there you go. Nice job. Concerto, if you will.
Bradley approach citation 32 Alpha Bravo, 15,000 climbing,
we're getting ready for some basketball games in my band that I teach in school.
32 Alpha Bravo, Bradley approach.
And then we just hit our first spring song, but it's spring concert.
You can expect the ILS runway 6 approach.
So kids are being lazy and not counting, but we're going to force them to count, which is what I make them do.
Alright, well, expect the ILS 6, 3 Alpha Bravo.
This right here is a pretty cool visual of the area. This is the Quabbin Reservoir. Back in the day, they cleared out some towns here to make a reservoir. So that's man-made. And underneath that, a lot of people dive there because you can see some of the old town relics underneath that reservoir. But I never really saw it until I flew with the airplane. So it's kind of cool to fly over that, especially if you go to Turner's Falls, because you can fly right over it as you get in there. So, but I have not been to Sky Acres. People have been telling me to go to Sky Acres. So, we'll see. Jet Pilot Cinnamon, I'm going to have to do some shout-outs soon too, by the way. But Jet Pilot Cinnamon is a real-world Airbus pilot, but he's also the founder of the Virtual USA Flying Club, and I flew out to him. That's the first time I went across a Hudson by myself, landed at Stewart International, picked him up, and we did the skyline together. And I flew back, so that was pretty cool. But as I got more confidence to go west, we've been hitting more airports when I get money. We haven't been flying in a while because of money, but I will be bouncing back. Latest, I hope, by the summer.
32 Alpha Bravo, you can then maintain 7,000.
So.
Down to 7,000.
Anyways, what was I saying I was going to do? Oh, shout-outs. Yeah, the skyline. Yep. And again, it's good to take another pilot with you. So when he was flying, I did radios, and when I was flying, he did the radios, you know?
360 at 9.
Because they don't fool around there on the skyline. They're rapid fire. It's New Yorkese all the way, you know? So. But all right, let's give some shout-outs here. Shout out to Nick Resla, who came at the broadcast earlier. Did I just hear some screaming? I thought I heard some screaming. I don't have a screaming sound, do I? I don't think so. Let me just make sure the kids aren't killing each other. Are you two okay down there? Alright. Oh, I thought I heard some screaming. They're alive. Well, if you take the FAA course, it tells you everything you need to know. But yeah, I recommend taking another pilot the first time because again, someone can man the radios, the other one flies, and then when you're going back up it, you could switch, you know. So, but it was a good flight. I have that on the Eric Flight channel. That might have been the real last big editing I did, but now we're getting to nighttime here, and it's all good. We're almost over Holyoke in Springfield, Massachusetts. Fuel, let's switch to the left because we're imbalanced. We're on, I can't see that. We're on boost, going to the left, and we're good. Probably turn this light on if I can find it. Where are you? You're over there. Okay, we'll keep you on. Turn the flashlight off. Yeah, a little bit. You know, it's not distracting. Did I fly below the Bravo? Yes. No. We were in the Bravo. We were like 1,500 feet. Yeah, we weren't going to do that because of the helicopters and stuff. I would recommend staying in the Bravo so they know where you are and they can kind of work you through traffic. So if you go below it, you're on your own, you know. And there's lots of helicopter traffic and stuff like that, and plus any other aircraft that's there. So yeah, we stayed in the Bravo to be safe. It's pretty simple to do the getting into the Bravo because you're calling up ahead of time and then they're giving you a squawk code and they'll get you through there. You know, I mean, they were, if anything, it was like a religious moment in my life, and not only that, but like it was very, very comforting knowing they were watching us every step of the way and to have that much freedom in a country like ours, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's got to be amazing, but go obviously during good conditions, not now, because you're not going to see crap. And not only that, you don't want to worry about something else.
2 Alpha Bravo, turn left hang 090.
So
090 on the heading, 3 Alpha Bravo.
Yeah, but let me see if I get that link to that video. You can check it out later. Unfortunately, the recorder for the ATC wasn't working because it just didn't record. I don't know if I think I pushed record, but I guess I didn't push record. But I might do more shouts after this too, by the way, so just give me a second. But no, that's my other YouTube channel. That's the one that pays the bills, everybody. For flying. Still ahead. All right. And I noticed we're up to 693 people on the Eric Flight YouTube channel. Appreciate that. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Say I make even more money to go flying. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Please. Maybe give a thumbs up and a like. A thumbs up like, if you will. Oh, you don't have to go nuts, Atmos Chem. You don't have to go nuts on that. Let's see, Skyline. Yeah, so I'll give you a link to that. It's an hour-long video, though, because it has me flying out there, too. But if you wanted to check out the Skyline from Plymouth, Massachusetts, that's my video on it. And that's from Plymouth out to Stewart International. Picked them up there. Then we went down the Skyline, and then it also includes the flight back. So definitely one of the best flights I've ever done. So, loved it and felt like, oh my God, this is why we did private pilot, you know. So, all right, looking good on airspeed. We're a little slow because of ice.
2 Alpha Bravo.
Actually,
you're
also
8 miles from Penna.
Losing some tailwind there.
3,000 till Sapphire.
We're still at 160 knots.
Flying
We're on the left, right? Yep.
Runway clear 3 Iowa, runway 6
so we're
approach.
good there.
All right, clear the Iowa 6 approach.
We'll maintain
3,000 until intercept the localizer. At current heading of 090, 3 Alpha Bravo.
Yep, it did that thing again. See that? What the heck just happened? God, why? What is the answer? Alright, my backups are working though. Alright, so we try shuffling out the radios again, the avionics if you will. Let's do it. Go on manual for 1 second. No, it's not coming back right now. Ah! Alright, if anyone has any clue how to get my panels back, let me know. But we're on autopilot still. The autopilot's working.
Bradley approach radio check.
And
Aircraft
my
calling Bradley approach. I read
real
you
Sigma
about
GNS 530
4x4.
has the side panel, but I have nothing here. So I don't know what's going on there.
Roger.
Battery, alternator.
97 Julia. We're looking
It's
for
on.
IFR to Bravo Delta Romeo.
No, it's not on.
Air 69
No, it was
87 Juliet. You're clear to Bridgeport. Ada Bradley 6 departure. Event as loud. Maintain
Let's go to display backup and see what happens.
5000 German after
Nope.
departure. Departure frequency is with me.
Is that what it is?
Clock
Switch to
24,
daylight.
67.
But it's not real world time then. Let me switch back and forth then. So do this.
Okay, we got the altitude 4,000.
Boy, this
5,000,
sucks.
10 minutes
That
departure.
generator frame AI
47
generation.
So, 47 Julia.
Now let me switch back. Thank you to
87
Atmos
Juliet.
Kev for cheering me
You're
1
clear to
bit. You're
Bridgeport.
amazing, sir.
Via the Bradley
time.
6 departure. Event as cloud.
Still not doing it.
Roger, it'll be Bradley
Alright.
6 and as filed.
Well, it's working on my real sim gear.
87 Juliet. Reback
GNS
correct.
530.
Advise ready for taxi.
I have it
Expect
here.
runway 6.
Roger,
But
we'll
I don't have any main panels. So you know what? I got my electronic flight back, I got my main panel, and Microsoft Flight Simulator sucks. Display backup, give me some power. That's supposed to be a power for that. So, switch to daylight. I'll do it again. Let's go to 10. Oh, I think you're right. You are correct, sir. However, now it's got me doing that. This sucks. Oh, not the fuel. No, not the fuel. Boy, that sucks. I'm gonna go real time again, see if it works. Nope. It happened again. And it did. If I keep it on daytime, though, it's supposed to work. So I guess we gotta force ourselves to daytime. That's Microsoft Flight Simulator for you, everybody. And it's displaying the same thing over here. So let me see if I can change this. PFD optional. Nope, not that. Map HSI. That's not doing it. How do I switch that to the moving map again? Does anybody know? FMS. I got the moving map on my real sim gear. It's just this thing. We're right outside Springfield, by the way. Holyoke, I mean. Not that we're going to see much, but it is snowy here. Sorry, I'm just dealing with a lot of problems. And I guess we'll keep it daytime. Click the map button. I'm a persistent pilot. I am. Where's the map button? I hit the map button. It's not working. Does this one work? Now it's saying I have a parking brake on. Why do I have the parking brake on? I had the parking brake off the whole flight. What are you talking about, parking brake? God, this is terrible. This better work for when I do my RNAV approach, by the way. Or else we'll really screw. Oh God, Pilot Mania. Pilot Mania. I would call it Pilot Mania. Totally. This bug sucks. I'm not flying this aircraft again for a little bit on stream. Hello. Everything's going on at once. I did actually, yeah. Oh, there we go. All right. So I was running on display backup. All right. Hey, listen, I just had a lot of problems happen, so I didn't get you on here right away. Almost 6-year-old right here, even though you can't see your face. Ah! Work green screen. There you go. Cool. We got power back. We're good. Shoo. I've had nothing but problems for like the past half hour. Oh, terrible. Terrible. We're back. Now, if I go back to real world time, do you think it's going to work? Should I try that? Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. There's a bug where it turns off all the avionics screens. They go to black, and it's the instrument panel lighting. And then we had to switch to daytime to get it back this time, and it's been on and off. So I hope I make it to Taunton. If I was a figure it out. It's like real world. Let's figure things out as we go, you know? We're just south of, thank you, dear. We're just south of the Quabbin Reservoir. We're getting hugs, and we're going to solve all this, right? Right, I'm going to survive. I will survive! Sharing more bits! Atmos Chem, thank you, sir. You basically are single-handedly funding the stream here. He just gave me $1 in bits. Say thank you.
Thank you.
It's the same guy. He does it every stream. I don't know why. He does it every stream. All right, Maddie, I can't keep answering questions. What's the matter? That was the bits. That's him donating a little bit of money to us. Is that cool? Okay. Not that it's needed. And Atmos Chem, you are basically funding everything here. But yes, we are. I had a lot of co-pilots out there help me though. So again, applause to everyone out there. And I will now get back to my shout-outs. So let's do that. I have to find out who's doing what here. All right, I'm going to scroll back here on my chat here and make sure I get as many as I can. So let's give shout-outs. I did Nick Resla. Atmos Chem, you should get one even though you don't really, even though you don't stream. You probably should, but that's okay. I get it. It takes time. Shout out to Atmos Chem as well with the dog. Love the dog. And this is in no particular order, by the way. So I just want everyone to know that. But the co-pilot assistance today has been awesome because this bug sucks. Just south of the Quabbin Reservoir again. Not much to see out there. And I still have my flashlight on. Okay, turn that off. Shout out to some dumb guy 2020 for the big assistance today when this first happened.
Bradley 69870 ready to taxi.
Also got to give a shout out to my friend Digi Driver. Next, you're next.
60 Charlie.
What are you reading? A book? That's cool. Can you go read back there on the chair? That'd be awesome. I would love it if you went on the chair, because you're like right next to me, and I want to make sure I focus on this. Digi Driver, shout out. I'm getting a no on that, by the way. That's a definite no over here from the 5, almost 6-year-old. There you go, Digi. All right, who am I missing out? I know I'm missing a bunch of people here. Pavlin, I'm going to give you a shout out in a second too. So, tabletop Android. I have to give you a shout out.
Alpha Bravo. You can take the next right onto Charlie 4 and taxi and signature via Charlie,
make sure I spell it
Sierra,
right.
Delta 2.
Shout out to tabletop Android for coming into the stream today. Gotta try to give all the shout outs now so that way if my plane dies in a fiery crash, we get them all out.
So we're going to exit here for 32 Alpha Bravo and then copy those down. Give me a second.
Also, shout out to, I'm missing someone, Pavlin. Gotta give you a shout out, my friend. I gotta get you all like sounds for the people that, Atmos Chem, you still haven't picked a sound yet. Get back to me on like a Discord private message. Tell me what sound you'd like. Pavlin, giving you a shout out, my friend. There's no one next to me. What are you talking about? There's a no, there was a turkey during Thanksgiving next to me.
Alright,
So
go
make
ahead
sure I
for
get
32
your
Alpha
name
Bravo
right,
on
Pavlin.
taxi
You have the
instruction.
S in there. Shout out to Pavlin.
2 Alpha Bravo.
Thanks for coming out to the stream today.
Signature via Charlie,
And,
Sierra, Delta 2, cross runway 33.
Seems like the ice is just forming all around us now, so we might have to descend to 3,000.
Right,
oh my God!
Sierra, Delta 2, cross runway 33.
We're gonna make it! We're only 20
3
minutes
seconds,
away!
Alpha
We're still
Bravo.
not in Rhode Island, though.
2 Alpha Bravo, that's hold short of runway 6.
I am. This is my 5, almost 6-year-old over
3
here.
Bravo.
She's reading a book, but the green screen, the virtual green screen's not picking her up unless I touch her head. So she's trying to show off for all of you by reading the book. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, we got a lot of it. There's a lot of it. If anyone wants icing, I got a lot of it. All right. So I want to know, because the whole point was to do real time. If I go back to real time, will these screens stay on? Should I try? I think I should try. I'm going to try. Here we go. Hopefully they stay on. No, they don't. Okay, so let's go back to daytime. That is a bug, so we're going to be forced to fly during the day, which is not as fun, because I wanted to fly at night. But that's okay. It's alright. Stupid bug. They should have left the old SR22 in here as well, because I liked it a lot. Nope. And I did do it live, if that's what you were mentioning. They will not stay on at night, only during daytime. So, let's keep it here. We're also getting some turbulence. Did you notice that? That's because my used to be tailwind is coming now almost as a direct wind from the left. Close my eyes. Good luck on that one. You're supposed to have a GPS for RNAV. And again, this won't look right until I fix it with blue screen, but this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this.
Fly the RNAV, mating. Fly the RNAV, mating. Fly the RNAV, mating.
Looks better if I just kind of put it in the right background. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly the RNAV into Taunton. But it is a bug of the SR22 Turbo default aircraft. And they didn't leave the old SR22 in here, which I am still sad about. Still trying to figure out if I can put it back, because I backed up the files, but I haven't had any success with it. 20 minutes, oh, 19. We'll go 19 minutes to go almost. My daughter is still reading off screen, by the way. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's trying to make you hear.
87
They're very impressed with your reading, by the way.
at Niagara. Fly Hane 075, correction, Fly Hane 095, runway 6 clear for takeoff.
Alright, so,
Super takeoff runway 6.
I don't know if the winds are going to be there yet, but if we look at Sky Vector, let's do that together. Get it on the screen here. Then we'll take a look at Volanta. It's pretty bad in Taunton, by the way. Sure. First off, we have moderate turbulence everywhere. Did anyone see the 1.5 square miles visibility? I did. Snow, mist, overcast at 1,000. Winds 340 at 10, gusting to 20. And that was, let's see. 9 minus 4, that's at 440. So that was 16 minutes ago. That's what that METAR's from. It does, but unfortunately, the anti-icing was not filled when I departed from Niagara Falls. So we're just doing our best here. We can go down to 3,000. My cutoff is if it goes down to 130, I will ask to descend and maintain 3,000. And we'll go from there. So I'm keeping an eye on that, but the panels have to stay on. The backup instruments stay on, which is good. That's what we were using while we were flying manually, trying to diagnose this problem. But it doesn't. I don't know, because I think that's part of a bug on this too, to be honest with you. Well, there you go. See, Tabletop Android, this guy right here, he subscribed to my channel because of the way you've been reading back there. Isn't that cool? That's awesome. Thank you. The overlay didn't kick off. No, it didn't. You know what? Oh, why didn't it kick off? It should have. That's a bug from... Probably because there's an ad going on. That sucks. Or maybe it didn't go through yet.
Contact, maintain 5,000.
Oh, and Atmos Chem, you did too. Well, it doesn't work for me, but it's usually filled when you first start the flight. So, let me see. How come that's not working? Because I have Stream Elements and Twitch going on that, the overlay. So I'm sorry, but Tabletop Android, I appreciate it. You made it so.
Number 1, make it so.
And I'll even throw in some fireworks. How's that? Here, have some fireworks. Here we go. You subscribed! I goofed for my sound. Yeah, I can see what I can do. Can you send that to me in a private message so I remember? So thank you, Tabletop Android, for the subscription to the Eric Flight channel. It didn't pop up either on my Twitch. That's why I'm confused. But Atmos Chem, you gifted again 30 minutes ago to Pavla. And that didn't pop up either. So I don't know what's going on between Stream Elements and Twitch. I thought if I did both, that I'd have a backup. Alright. Do you have any idea on what haiku you would like read?
November 489 Echo Foxtrot, contact Boston Center on 133.45.
133. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I might have to push talk button. 133.45 for Cirrus SR22T. Thank you. All right.
Attention all aircraft. Bradley A information pop is now current. Winds 360.9er. Altimeter 2968.
Southwest 284, left turn direct Roebuck.
Left turn direct Roebuck 284.
Jet 47 November, Boston.
I gotta get in here.
Flight level 380.
Tabletop Android is in the house.
47 November.
United 1776 Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Okay, follow 360.
She's good at reading. I got
Petition 32 Bravo, thanks. Appreciate it.
Off descend via the Ocean 5 arrival, runway
She's going
4.
from 5 to 6.
Bravo, you're welcome. You have a good night.
5 to 6, but she's pretty smart. Boston Center, November 489er, Echo Foxtrot, 5000 IFR.
Yes, sir. When they will proceed direct Hartford.
No, I stepped on somebody.
Right to Virgin 92 Golf, and the altimeter is 296.
Everyone's waiting to get in here.
Virgin 92 Golf, thank you.
All right, we're just on the corner of Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island right here. Here's the Putnam VOR.
Fox 88, roger that. Clears
That's
your
the
flight
big
plan,
VOR.
so if you could refile that, that'd be great.
Coming right up, Fox 88.
Okay, got check-in Stokes, you didn't hear me.
Boston Center, Southwest 1014, requesting IFR clearance from
Oh man, I didn't get
Rhode
through it all.
Island TF Green to
No, she's heading her
Ronald
5th year,
Reagan
going to
National.
6.
Southwest 1014
Fifth,
Boston
going to
Center,
6.
cleared to Washington National, Greater
So
Vector
yeah,
jumper,
1 year younger
and
than
then
that.
filed,
We got a lot of turbulence
climb
here.
and maintain 4,000.
Okay, sometime I like Boston Center to acknowledge my existence. I'm going to do that pretty soon. Boy, there's big turbulence here. Oh my god!
Clear to the Ronald
Awesome,
Reagan
high
National
five.
Airport via
Alright, I gotta focus now, so go back there.
Climb 4000, expect flight level 280 and 10, squawk 3424
Oh
for
my
Southwest
god.
1014.
Delta 726 direct to Roebuck.
So many things going on.
Roebuck now, Delta 726.
Boston Center, November 489er, Echo Foxtrot, 5000 IFR.
Southwest 1014 repeat.
Don't turn you! I keep every time.
We'll give you a call.
Every time! I just want to get acknowledgement.
Echo Foxtrot.
There we
You're
go.
still with Bradley Approach. Make sure you switch to 133.45.
Oh, Roger. Sorry, thanks.
Southwest
It was calm too,
the
so that makes sense now.
Runway 4 right to Providence, altimeter 2961.
I flipped out over nothing.
2961, descend the Roebuck 3
Of course, now my
arrival,
radio's not
runway
working,
4
so now I
right,
have to do
284.
this.
Southwest 284, thank you, 260 knots, published speed at Roebuck.
God, stop it!
260 not a Roebuck, 284.
I'm monitoring on comm too. Give me a
America
second.
133.
All right. Now, let me do the Microsoft Flight Simulator because everything's going wrong this plane. Everything that could possibly go wrong is going wrong. It's 4-5, right? All right, we back on Boston? We are. Okay. Here we go.
Delta
Well,
26 descend via the Roebuck 3
now I'm gonna
arrival,
keep
runway
stepping on
4 right to Providence, altimeter 2961.
Right, ascend on the Roebuck 3,
About to cross the Rhode Island here.
2961, Delta 726.
Delta 76, thank you, 260 knots, published at Roebuck.
Can't get in.
You got it.
Boston Center, November 489er, Echo Foxtrot, 5000 IFR.
49 Echo Foxtrot, Boston approach, or Boston Center, hello, advise me of the weather notice when able to stay approach request.
Roger, we have icing and moderate turbulence here at 5,000. And what was the other thing you were requesting from 9 Echo Foxtrot?
What is your approach request into Taunton?
I will have to check the ASOS in a second, and I'll get back to you on that 9 Echo Foxtrot.
Southwest 284, Boston approach
Establish that.
133.0.
Let's get some weather.
Boston approach 123.0 T at 284.
At Taunton, here we go.
American 1545, you know, we're going to see severe turbulence here. Come all over.
Roger, Fox 88, block 5541.
No, it's a little bit better here.
5541, Fox 88.
Walker 738, Washington 13372.
Over to Washington Center 133.
2956.
You do a great job. Good night.
Good night, Delta 726, Boston approach
What else says
133.0.
winds?
Roger, Boston 133.0, see it.
357. I want 30. Okay, so we're probably going to do the RNAV for 30. Alright, back to guard.
Boston
You know
Center,
what that
hello,
means?
Oregon 1467, checking in flight level 230.
What's your crest, bro?
3931, turn right heading
I'm trying my
north.
best.
To the
We're
RNAV.
back on guard. Alright, once that goes through, we'll get in the RNAV for 30. And Boston Center, Cirrus Foxtrot, we're going to request the RNAV for runway 30 at Taunton.
No, 9X Foxtrot, where do you want to start it?
Let's go to the initial approach fix, EKO.
November 9 Echo Foxtrot, proceed direct EKO, cross EKO at or above 3000, cleared RNAV runway 30 approach.
Okay, so that's direct to EKO and climb, be at 3000 or above by EKO, 9 Echo Foxtrot. Okay.
9 Echo Foxtrot, thank you. Report the procedure turn inbound.
We'll report the procedure turn inbound for 9 Echo Foxtrot. Alright, let me do it over here.
And I'm sorry, who's checking in at 230?
Crap here.
American 1467.
They got like 2 places you could.
American
Stop
1467 Boston
Stop.
Center, radar contact, procedure Roebuck,
Stop
maintain
it.
flight level 230.
Damn turbulence.
Direct
Okay,
Roebuck, flight
let's
level
do this
230, American 1467.
This one down here. This one works better than this one. So,
American 1054 with you, flight level 2305.
American
Yeah, let's set
1054
this up.
Boston Center, hello, maintain
so approach
300.
procedure.
Check flight level
Let's
300,
go
American
to
1054.
stop bouncing up and
No, that wasn't
down.
an altitude, that was a speed, maintain
Select approach,
300.
enter.
Correct, 300 knots, American 1054.
RNAV 30. It didn't look like it
369
was doing
Washington,
that. Enter.
13372.
I'm gonna go to KO.
JetBlue 369 Washington Center, 13372.
Enter.
My apologies, we'll go 13372.
American 723, descend to maintain flight level 200.
Stop it.
Maintain flight level
Turbulence is getting to me.
American 723.
Okay.
Apologies, 200.
I'll get to the activation.
1467, maintain 300, not the greater for safety.
I gotta get activated. Sorry, Digi. Get back to you. Activate. Alright, we're good. We're also
Emirates
gonna go
1, are
up
you
to...
descending via the arrival? You look high.
Emirates 1, I am sending
There.
via the arrival, yeah. Flight
Is it
level
going to a KO?
250.
Yes, it is. Alright, good. Whew. Double check
Emirates
that.
1,
Yes, it
rendering
is.
high,
Okay.
should be
We're gonna descend.
Down lower, you're going to be high on the arrival.
Let's take a look
now,
at this
so
together
descend
still,
via the
actually, shall we?
descent to follow the altitude and speeds on the arrival.
Alright, here's the chart. So we're gonna be at
Emirates 1,
KO at
Roger,
above.
would you
minimum
kindly give me a
3000.
flight level since I'm actually not
We'll
aware
do
what
that
the
hold
suitable
there,
flight
so I'll
level
start
is
doing that stuff pretty
for
soon.
the arrival.
Let's try descending to 3000
So on
now.
the chart, ocean will be between 9,000 and 1
We're good on
4,000. So
altitude.
start to
Sorry if
descend
I'm
to
not looking at
9,000.
chat right now.
Emirates
Not going
1,
on
alright,
with
thank
this
you very much, I see it now.
Stop it! Okay, vertical speed. Down. Maybe some of this ice will burn off. I don't know yet. Alright. You're issuing your
Emirates
phone
1,
number to
Boston,
Emirates.
133.0.
Pay attention to me.
Approach 123.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
JetBlue 369
Digi.
Washington Center, 133.7.
It was night. I don't know if you're still with me, but good night if you're going anywhere. And good to go. Did you? Oh, I see what you're saying. Dinner. Yep. Thanks, man, for coming out. Speed. So many things going on. I'm not squawking 7700. I'm catching up on all these texts, by the way. What's your request?
Fox
I
88,
don't know. Can you get out in the
1111.
wing? Maybe scrape off some ice? I don't know. What? I gotta be
Fox
at
88,
3000.
expect the ILS
We're okay.
runway 11.
Expecting
He
ILS
already gave me the
11.
clearance to
Fox
be
88.
at 3000 when we get to a KO, so it's on me. No, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I doing something wrong? I might be. Boston Center, Cirrus Echo Foxtrot, we're just gonna request 3000.
November 9 Echo Foxtrot, in your approach clearance, I told you can cross the initial approach fix at or above 3,000, so your descent at your discretion.
At my discretion, just double check it. Echo Foxtrot. There you go. I'm good now. You good? Let's go negative 500 feet per minute. Oh, is that what it was? Oh, okay, good. Whew. Really? Was that like recently? Did I miss something there? Alright, anyways, let's do our instrument flight lesson. What entry am I going to make onto this hold? Because we are going to do the hold. And I have to report when I'm inbound. So, I am heading approximately they're deferring me to keep it straight, so my nose is that way. So I'm supposed to be at about 432, 120, 210, 300, 030. I get this wrong all the time, so I'm going to figure it out. It is a right turn pattern, should be 70 and 110.
November Delta inbound, left.
November 9, November Delta,
And
thank you.
I can never remember if it's the outbound or the inbound. I think it's the inbound, 312. This.
November Delta.
So I'm going direct. This direct, parallel.
American 1545, runway 11, clear to land.
Did I get that right, Nick? Let me know. Looks like we're going direct. And that kind of makes sense, because if we're going, I'll show you what I mean. Let me get my tablet, pen again. Because if we're going this way, we go direct. 132. Let me get in there. But the GPS will tell me. Is it direct? I think it's direct. Yeah. But we'll see what the GPS says. But I like to do that so that way I get some practice at that. Is it parallel? It could be parallel.
Boston Center advances 92.
Well, you know what? We'll do it together, Nick. How's that? They say there are a lot of pilots lose that if you don't use it.
30 miles
So it's
out
true.
of
If you don't
Mary.
use it, you lose it. Also, let's get Ellison on this descent here. It is a right turn
Ladies and
pattern.
gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely in the aircraft. Thank you.
Parallel.
Advances 92.1.
Yeah, because if it was direct, I'd have to turn the right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's the other.
All right. So how did I do that wrong? I did that wrong somehow. Because it's the outbound leg I'm supposed to do in there, because then it would be parallel. Actually, yeah, that makes sense, because you're going to be going 132 at first. So, that means I'm going to go overfly it at 132, take a left turn, and then another left turn, join the 312, KO,
Direct
and then
Robot,
do that
coming
hold.
at 1054.
We'll see what it says here, too, because obviously it's going to do what I want it to do. So,
American 1545, I'm sorry, say again.
we'll figure it out together. But I believe it is parallel. I think you're correct.
Wind check.
Okay, now I'm intrigued. Alright, let's do this whole diagram.
Boston
We got time.
good evening, American 259.
Right, we're at 3,000 now. Everything's looking good. Good. Maybe switch the fuel to the right.
American 1545,
We're on
wind
boost.
020 to
Going to the
12,
right.
25.
Let's figure out what entry we're going
And I'm
in.
sorry, who is checking in at flight
It's
level
loading some
400?
scenery, so that's why it's kind of hard at first.
That would be to American
There we go.
259, 120.
Alright, so.
American 259, Boston Center, squawk 3321.
We are currently heading, we're supposed to be heading 120.
3321
We're just-
for 259.
We're crabbing in the wind. Okay, so you got 120, 210, 300, 030. It's a right-hand turn.
FedEx 1291, Boston Center. Hello, you're clear to Memphis, number 4 departure, barn transition, then
10.
filed. Maintain
This is
3000,
direct.
squawk 7005.
Okay, FedEx 1102 to
Parallel.
enable 4 departure,
Teardrop.
maintain 3000 squawk.
Is everyone following me on this or what?
FedEx
All right.
1291,
If
reback
you do
correct,
132,
advise ready
It's
for
got to be
taxi,
parallel.
runway 11.
So I think I just looked at the 312 and thought correct. So you are correct. So we're going to come in here, cross it,
American 259,
left,
radar contact, maintain
move around to
level
the left, come
400.
back here, and then do that. Establish and be there.
Boston Center, Delta 273,
And that's the stuff I have to keep going for when I go back to
Delta
instrument lessons
273,
eventually.
Boston Center, hello, radar contact, maintain flight level 40.
That makes sense now.
Maintain flight level 400, Delta 273, heavy.
We'll see what it says. I'm going to go
Boston,
parallel
good evening,
with you,
Learjet
though, 'cause that
600,
kinda
Mike
makes sense.
Juliet, 24 miles southwest of Bridgeport, 14,700,
Sometimes you
climbing
can do either
15,000.
one. As long as you stay on that side, that's the biggest thing. But it is. Totally is.
November
So that's why this will be
69,
good
Mike
for me.
Juliet, Boston Center.
Okay, where
I'm
the
sorry,
heck
say your
are we?
position again?
See where we're at.
20 miles southwest of Bridgeport.
Oh yeah, we're going on to KO. So we're gonna see Taunton pretty soon. Look at that.
Julia, thank you. Radar contact.
Not real. Oh wait, there is a little snow. All right, good. Very good.
Down on 1000, 6 Mike Juliet.
We're established. I'm gonna report to him and say we're established. He's gonna turn me over to you to
Trip out of the airport, Mike Juliet.
Yeah, this looks a little realistic. That's Taunton, downtown Taunton. That's what it's. Alright, so that's downtown Taunton, which isn't much. It's a little town in Massachusetts. It's the biggest place around here. Don't worry about that. It'll keep going because we're going to fly either way. It does that once in a great while. That's Microsoft Flight Simulator. That is not anything I use.
Fly heading 180, climb and maintain 3000.
180,
This is actually showing direct, actually. Direct,
yeah,
right
I'm making 3000 and turn right heading 180.
I'm seeing that right. So maybe I was right in the direct. Let me just double check that. Don't feel bad. These get confusing.
Fox 88 to send a maintain.
Yeah, it's saying direct. So we take a 30-degree turn to the left. And do that. Alright, let's brief the chart here so that we're getting closer. That actually makes sense. Direct makes sense. So it is the 312 that we do that. And I always mess that up.
231 leave Myers Space. New York closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency changing for you.
So we're going to be 092.
231, copy.
Heading
approved. Have a good night.
Do it for me.
Stretch at 47 November. Washington closed.
Hey, you know what? That's why we have electronic flight bag, and I could have zoomed in on this thing. I got a lot going on here.
47 November, thanks for service. Great job. Bye-bye.
Number 69, Mike Juliet, contact Bradley.
We're over my favorite visual of the area at IFR, which is the Assawamsett Pond over here. So I know where I'm at, and I know that Taunton's right off my left. Can't see it or anything. But I can just hit approach and be done with it. Just saying. I'm just trying to be nerdy and make sure I remember this crap.
Descend to funnel 220.
Yeah, don't feel bad. I think you could have done either one, to be honest with you, but direct seems to be the way to go. Don't feel bad.
220.
Alright, we're going to be at 3,000 with that hold. Turning around. And then once I'm established, I'm going to let the autopilot do everything. I just like to do that so I can get used to my skills.
1014, we're ready to taxi.
We're going to descend down by
Southwest
Cara
1014,
at
runway 5, taxi.
It's really just a standard 3-degree thing. That's why I want to do that
Tango,
hold.
Echo,
So
Mike.
just had this go on standby.
Runway 5 via Foxtrot Tango Echo
Okay,
Mike.
ASOS 132.675.
Southwest 1014.
American 1467
That's
descend
in
via the
there in
robot
case I
3,
need
runway
it.
4, right, Providence, altimeter 29.
Oh, runway.
Descend via the Bravo 3 for right approach,
long.
American 1467.
Touchdown.
American
Port
1467,
elevation
300 knots or greater, published with
Providence
robot.
approach, but I got Boston with me
Roger,
right now.
300,
Lead
ready,
accounts
public touch Robocop,
7,
1467.
American 1545, turn right heading 290.
8. Let's get that.
290, American 245.
Advance 9251 for spacing, fly heading
Okay, fuel's
130,
looking
descend and maintain,
decent.
flight
We're on the right or
190.
left? We're on the right. Okay.
190, heading 130 for advance of 92.
Missed approach. Climb the 600, then climb left turn the 3000 direct to Indy.
517 at flight level 140.
Do the hold there until you can.
Canada
Tell 'em
517
what
Boston
you want.
Center, hello, climb and maintain, flight level 390.
Climb maintain flight level
Middle, so I think
390 at Canada 517.
Fox 88, maintain that forward
So
speed, descend and
388.
maintain 3000.
I'll do 526 and 1 and 38.
Then maintain 3000, maintain current speed, 800.
Either way, we're just meeting the visibility according to Skyvector. Actually, it did pick up here. Now it says minimum VFR.
Forward speed, 3000.
3 square miles visibility, snow fewer than 1,000, overcast 1,400. So that did update in the simulator too. But it's gusting to 23. And the
American
winds are
1054, descend via the
50
robot
degrees
3
off. So this is
arrival,
going to be a
runway
tricky
4, right
landing.
to Providence, altimeter 2962.
It's going to be a tricky landing.
Oh yeah, Roblox 3 arrival for right 2962 on the altimeter, American 1054.
American 1054, thank you, 300 knots or greater, public speeds at Roebuck.
Okay. We should be
300
good.
greater position speed at Roblox, American 1054.
2,500 minimum safe altitude. 520. Yeah, so we got the visibility now. A lot better than what it was before.
Boston Center, good evening. JetBlue 368, flight level 230 at the JFK War.
Give a 368 Boston Center, radar contact, proceed direct to Roebuck, maintain
Okay,
flight level 230.
contact him when we're established in.
Direct Roebuck, maintain flight level 230, Jumbo 268.
That's cool, if you want to, yeah. I kind of do that cross thing. So.
133.0, 1467, thanks, Philip.
American 1545, just verifying right turn heading
Hey,
290.
remember this, Pavlin, and I'm not trying to say that, but sometimes you gotta break the rules to be different. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It doesn't follow the sonata form. ABA, CA, if you will.
So maintain 2000, Fox 88.
Abacaba, ABA, CA, BA.
Air Canada 517 requesting direct Echo November Echo.
Air Canada 517.
Oh, you know, you say that, but
See direct Echo November
I always
Echo,
try to break the
Air
rules of
Canada
music once in a while.
Virgin
You know?
92 Golf Boston.
Sometimes I'll say there are no rules and see what I come up with. But I haven't composed music in a while. I've been arranging for my band, and I'm talking like pep band music. So it's like taking popular hits and making them fit for my small instrumentation.
Boston number 133.0.
Classical music does have rules.
133.0, Virgin 92 Golf, thank you.
But again, new styles are created
Boston
by
American
breaking.
723, apologies, we may have
Sherbert
missed the handoff.
and all those guys. It's not BS. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I think sometimes it's interesting to
Over to the
just
Unicorn
say
now,
there are no rules and see what comes out.
Bye-bye.
You wouldn't have serialism if it wasn't
Fox
for that.
88, turn right heading
That's why people
080 during the localized.
went out and almost had a conniption when they saw
Join localizer.
the rite of spring the first time.
Fox 88, over Buckstow, cleared ILS, runway 11 approach, runway 11, clear to land.
I get to teach
Runway
music history
11
next
cleared
half
to
of the year.
land,
How's
Fox
that?
88.
I'm almost through the second
Boston
quarter here.
1439.
I get to teach the history of jazz, pop, and everything up to today.
39,
So
Boston Center contact, the other center 123.75.
I used to include a little bit of early 20th century, but they wanted to revamp it, which is fine. Yep, it's direct 312, and now we're doing a direct entry.
Boston Center, hello, FedEx 125.
Alright, once we get established, I will take over manually, and we'll do that, but we're going to stay at 3,000.
FedEx 125, Boston Center, radar contact.
I said
descending
090, but it went a little further, but that's fine. So.
Maintain 270, FedEx 125.
Adding more I'll check it out, man. I'll look back on this chat log and we'll see. But last time I did some really heavy composition, we were learning the music of Messiaen, and he did all the bird calls and stuff. He listened to the birds.
Thanks,
and
the
write
4
it
right
out.
transition and maintain 260 now.
But remember, my main instrument's guitar, and I was used to playing in rock bands and stuff, so if I went into my classical writing, sometimes I'd be influenced by just sometimes letting loose.
United 688 Boston Center, hello, radar contact, maintain, or descend.
Alright, does everyone see what we're doing?
270 in the transition.
That update? That didn't update, did it? Except probably lost my
Level
tab.
270 and on transition to any knots.
Did. Okay.
FedEx 125 in the transition.
We should be turning now? Yep.
On classification, click 00
I didn't
knots,
wear my watch, so I
FedEx
can't time
transport.
it. We got a timer here.
368, 300 now.
300 knots, Jumbo 268.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Departure Delta 1025.
Depends
climbing
what type of composer you want to be.
14.
There's nothing wrong with breaking the rules or not
1025
breaking the
Boston
rules.
Center, climb and maintain, flight level 360.
360, Delta 1025.
American
All right.
1545, turn right
Now,
heading 360.
we're going to be established once we get to a KO. It's going to be 312 to Ikara, and we're going to be descending down at a 3% rate here. We'll check our ground speed. We're also going to slow it down a little bit.
Boston Center, low Camp Force 324, 15 year in Portland.
Hopefully we'll see the runway sometime.
Stand by.
That. Do not go by that red plane, by the way. True, which is why they gave standard names to things. I agree with that. Right. So we're gonna wait till Ikara actually, and then that's the final approach fix. Now say I'm established for 130. It's gonna change everything for me, but I would have to do this all manually in the 172. That's it. That's why I'm trying to make sense of everything that's going on right now. And that was about a 1 minute turn, but you'd be waiting until that was set to 314 and intercepting KO. So that's why that'd be set to 314, and you'd get that lined up. And again, I'll be doing this in the 172, probably mostly off stream,
133.0.
flying it manually.
133.2, American
Get it
1054.
going on. We are. Not established yet because we
November
gotta
9
go
Echo Foxtrot,
304.
report IFR cancellation or missed approach on this frequency. Change to advisory frequency approved.
Change to advisory, we're going to continue on the RNAV. We're just about at ICAO, and we'll be intercepting for a carriage for a final approach fix.
American 1545, turn right heading to 0.
Alright, so we're over to Unicom. That's what he's saying. Because he's saying I'm established, so he got me before I got there. I was supposed to wait until I get to ICAO before I'd say that, because that's usually when you're established. Alright. Now, let's hope this goes to ICARA, which it seems to be doing because it said 310. And again, you center that needle. It's all automated right now. We're also going to go down to 1,900 feet. And I'll let it do its thing here. If I hit the approach button, it would just do it. But I'm going to do this. Go speed. And we're about 155, so we're going... Divide that by 10, we should be about, let's see, about 600 feet or so, I think. Let's see here. Maybe I should slow this down. Let's do that. Okay, alright, check our checklist too. And I should monitor 133.45.
FedEx 1291 at the FedEx ramp, right taxi.
Okay.
FedEx 1291, runway 11, taxi via Golf Charlie Alpha Cross runway 36.
Good.
Golf Charlie
Okay,
Alpha Cross runway
descent,
36.
cabin landing light on, fuel system good, power
FedEx
lever.
1291, call holding
We're good.
short.
Alright. And we slow down a little bit to give that descent.
Boston Center, Southwest 1014, ready to go, runway 5.
Southwest 1014,
Now we're
fly
16
heading
divided by
130, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
2.
Heading 130, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, so we
Southwest
should actually be
1014.
should be about
Advance
820.
9251, Boston approach 133.0.
133.0, ground speed by 2, multiply times 10.
Thank you, sir.
And that gets us there. If I don't pay attention to chat, by the way, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to get my bearings on here for this. And we need to start seeing a runway pretty soon after we get to ICARA. So.
Boston Center, 104324, King Air in Portland, request IFR clearance to Boston.
Comp 1. Alright.
Yep.
Taunton traffic, Cirrus 9 Echo Foxtrot, just about ICARA on the RNAV 30 approach, Taunton. So if I have a misapproach or anything, I have to go back to him. So which is why I have him set up to just switch over if I need him. He didn't even let me tell me that I was established. I was trying to get to a KO first. That's all. Well, then message me in Discord. You say it right now, but alright, you do whatever you have to do, but I gotta focus on this thing. We're now turning on to final for this. And I am going to do this manually once I get established here. We're gonna keep it at about negative divide by 2, 77, about 800 feet per minute or so if I keep this ground speed. So, alright, going manual. Trim down. I want to be about 800 feet or so. I got a wind off my right, so I'm gonna go about there. This is where I have to really focus. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I can't get your messages. Okay, glide path. Oh, small turns. Small turns. Crap. This is where I lost it in the 172 when I was doing training too. Go. Okay. Yep. Climbing. Alright, I have some visual stuff. I'm going to slow down majorly here. Because now I'm getting way off the glide path. Here we go, we got it. Alright, way back. Way back. We got to put some flaps in. Flaps! Okay, Throttle out. Full flaps. And I'm also going to start doing... I mean, the full flap shouldn't come to 110, but we're going to try our best here. Slipping it. Slipping it. We're going to do this. It's going to be a little fast, but we'll see.
Just want to tell you both good luck. We're all
Thanks,
counting on
I'm
you.
about to die. No kidding. Way too fast. I'm still going to try to land this thing. Oh crap, that was hard. That was not easy, everyone. This wind is just killing me. But we did it! We did it! Oh my god! We did it. Woo! We made it, even though my photogrammetry is not working. Alright, we are down. Yeah, I made it happen. By the way, that would have been a go around in the real world. Full reach on the mixture already. I forgot to tell you that, by the way. That would have been a go around in the real world. We made it happen. I had to slip that thing majorly. That visibility would have helped if it was a little higher. And that was not the best approach, though. I will say that. Yep. Taunton's gusting to 22. So. And Taunton traffic, Cirrus Echo Foxtrot, clear of runway 30, Taunton. Alright. Boston Center, Cirrus Echo Foxtrot requesting closing of the flight plan. We are on the ground at Taunton.
Center 9 of Echo Foxtrot, IFR, please receive. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you, 9 of Foxtrot. Alright, back into Unicom. Let's go park this thing. I think we're at Taunton. Is anyone scared? I think we're at Taunton. No, we're at Taunton. Woo! That's not how you do an approach in real life. I mean, it is, but you do a go around. If you're that fast on final, no way in heck you're gonna land that. You do better to go around and set it up again. But I didn't want to do that. Where are we? That's like the quote of the stream right there. Oh my god. I knew I was too high because I was trying to, and that's the thing. That's what I need to practice. Real world and in this sim is getting a better setup and everything lined up appropriately. But we will also would probably be flying in these conditions right now in real world because I would have not left in these conditions with the icing and stuff. But we're good. We made it happen, and my throttle's been out, but you can see I'm still kicking 978 RPMs here. So that was a nail biter. Am I going past the terminal? I think I am. Yep, I did. Terminal's over there. I just couldn't tell that was the terminal. So I'm going to turn this puppy around. Okay. Turn around over here. Turn off this tablet. By the way, if someone wants to type in exclamation point after land, please do so now. Help me out. Help a brother out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our destination. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until Eric instructs you to unfasten your seatbelt. It will then be safe for you to depart the plane. On behalf of Eric Flight, I would like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a wonderful day.
Wasn't the best landing or approach, but I'm practicing. At least I knew what I was doing. It's just a matter of I had the get there-itis and macho emotions going on there, which is not the way to be as a remote pilot, by the way. But it does. If I might go back and make that a short, actually. Yeah, you're right. I might do that. Okay, we're gonna park over here. This doesn't look like this in real life. They just got a new terminal too. So this is the old one, and it wasn't. It was like a little house, if you like, a mini house. But now they have a new terminal and everything here. So I'm gonna pull in over here. Can't see through the ice. But we made it. We're back home, everybody. I'm back home. And I don't think the photogrammetry is working. Could be. But I didn't really bother because I was dealing with all that radio panel nonsense. Alright, let's go to the checklist and turn this off and go take the go take the drone cam off for a little bit. Alright, after landing, power level 1000, fuel pump off for boost. I'm going to put it off now because we're parking. Okay, flaps are up. Probably should have done that on the runway. We're good now though. Alright, had a lot of stuff going on in my head. Lights as required, so everything off except for strobes. The engine's still on. Shut down, fuel pump is off. Power lever idle. Mixture cut off. Mags off. Master off. Lights off. And it's doing that weird thing again with the photogrammetry. So let's see if I can reboot the photogrammetry, because for some reason it's doing that thing again. Parking brake on. Boy, this is just one thing after another. We're in the middle of nowhere, everyone. Ha! Oh my god. Alright, let me see if I can get the data getting back on. It is on, so why isn't it working? I don't know. Let me try to... I got no errors either on what I'm doing here, so let me turn this off and turn it back on, and then we'll get some things there. But alright, man, thank you Atmoschem for everything, man. Past 3 streams, you've been like the supporter #1, so thank you so much. And we'll see if we can get this with prop ice and everything, you know it. So as soon as this gets the photogrammetry working again, because it does that for some reason. Again, I am using the map enhancement mod, but I have no errors on there, so I don't know what's going on there, because this is working. See that? No errors. It's loaded the whole time. Plus it's cached, so I don't know. We'll see if it works. If not, we'll end the stream and we'll go raid someone. Okay? Let's see what happened. Nope, doesn't want to do that. Oh, it's probably going to crash because it's going through the earth. Alright, well, we'll just let it go through the earth. How's that? Dude, I don't know what's going on. Things are going nuts here in the Cirrus SR22. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Alright, anyways, I guess we're going to go... I'm going to go raiding out, but you can be dismissed if you want. Alright, I did not crash. That's the photogrammetry messing up with the simulator. So anyways, that's a Microsoft Flight Simulator thing too. Oh, I don't know. I'd say negative 1,000. So, if you want to know what it was before though, on my excellent touchdown. My excellent touchdown. That was at... Oh god, no, gotta go. It started a whole new flight on that, so... Alright, let's go back to my flights here. Flights! Here we go. We had negative 438. That makes sense. Yeah. Alright, anyways, we're going to leave you with this screen because it looks a lot better than the Microsoft Flight Simulator where I crashed into a big void. I want to say I appreciate all you coming out. Appreciate it. Big time. Atmoschem, you're amazing. Tabletop Android, amazing. Everyone's amazing. Nick Resla, thanks for the assist on the co-pilot today. Let's see. Where's his name? Pavlin, thank you so much for coming out. Nick Resla, I already said that, but I'm going to say it again. And there we go. Some dumb guy, 2020, helping me out with the bug in the SR22. And oh god, so many people. So many people. The good news is that we made the flight happen though. So, alright, anyways, I am going to raid out. Thank you for staying tuned. That was a very good flight. We'll zoom out and show you the flight path for today's flight. Took off from Niagara Falls, went all the way there in IFR. This is where we kind of lost it with the panel there. And anyways, you have a great day. I'll find out who we're going to raid. I'm going to end the stream now. And Tabletop Android, you are very high up on the list of important people. So, alright, anyways, stay tuned for another Eric flight. We'll be doing one soon. Feel free to pick up your Flight Simulator pilot t-shirts. I have to do it at the Eric Flight Etsy store, ericflightaviation.etsy.com. They're pretty sweet, just saying. And you can order them in Cessna or airplanes. But anyways, all right, enough of the marketing. I'll see you soon. I'm going to raid someone. Stay tuned. Thanks for coming out today. Appreciate it. Love all of you. See ya.